Oh, good. Just in time so the fans can watch me eat.
Can watch you eat a salad.
Yeah. That's gonna get you the big likes. This is a real salad. See? Mm. Not a shred of shredded lettuce. Well, we can hear you fine, but the audience gotta hear you better enough.
Okay, I was like, haha. Wait, no, that's the webcam. That's not what I want.
This. Ah, blah blah. That's better. Okay.
They'll have to hear with their eyes.
They're specialized.
They're specialized.
See, you'll specialize. All right. I don't even know if I have notes from the last session, which feels bad to say based on how long it's been.
I think y'all
We
just
got
came in
archers up in
blasting.
the tower. We got
I did a lot of blasting.
the necromancer just came out with 2 skeleton bodyguards, and he was like weaving his arms and shit, like he was doing something.
Yeah, I have
And Esther is
no notes.
exposed.
And I think we were about to roll initiative.
That feels highly probable.
Yeah, yep, killed some horses. There were a bunch of horses that died. It's all still in the XP bowl. Love that for us. Cool.
That does seem like a lot of XP, even though it was just some undead horses.
We will figure it out after this. All right. Yes. Necromancer dude walked his way down the road out of the city towards his camp to discover Went mayhem.
Down the street, singing, oh shit, all my minions are dead.
Yes.
Interlude.
Is this what you sing to the necromancer as he comes out?
That's what the necromancer's singing.
Oh, okay.
And there are 4 skeletal archers in the building to his left that have drawn and begun to pull arrows back. And he calls out to your party. Surrender. Surrender now, and maybe some of you will live for the destruction you have caused me.
I don't know, you seem like kind of a bad guy. How can we trust you? Oh wait, I'm a bear. I'm a bear, never mind. Forgetting that I'm a bear, I try to communicate with the necromancer.
He seems taken aback by your growls and
No.
then let it be so.
Well,
Wait,
shit. Well, come on, do better than that.
Esther says, I am the Almighty! Esther, bow before me and weep. Can I use
Are you 2 are totally gonna get us killed?
Can I use an intimidation?
An intimidation.
What do you mean use an intimidation?
An intimidation.
Intimidation versus no.
Yeah, I get +8.
You can't
I get
use
+8 on doing intimidations.
You're right, but sometimes you just can't do it.
Why are you booing? I might.
Nobody said boo. Didn't boo you.
Plus.
No, he definitely said boo. I got vetoed.
7.
I didn't say boo. I just explained that sometimes you just can't intimidate people. And especially in this case, you can't intimidate his minions either.
I mean, we did just kill off a shitload of his guys. Like that might scare him. He might be
right? He
be
should
willing
be-
to like fucking negotiate a little bit.
We killed off a heck of a lot more skeletons than there are, with him right now.
Negotiate. What do you mean negotiate? You come in, you burn my things.
It's still the bear. He can't hear anything that Gale
It's
is
called American
growling.
negotiation, Matthew.
Speak with animals.
Good, he's
Drop
gonna waste
the
a
bomb
spell
now.
slot.
Call for peace.
There is a precedent, okay?
There's a president.
Vomit. Listen, I cannot.
Rawr, 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 rawr. And he stands up on his hind leg as he's rawr, rawr, rawr.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our bear grasshoppers came forth for
Right. Final chances to say anything before we roll initiative.
I already rolled initiative. I thought we were.
Come on, you gotta talk this guy down.
I got vetoed on my talk down.
Your talk down
Alright,
was like,
roll
hey, Gale
initiative.
here. No, Esther, the all great and powerful.
You could also be Esther. We could all be Esther.
Aren't we
Why would we
all
all be
Esther a
Esther?
little bit?
Sometimes, some days I really do feel like an Esther.
Well, that was my gambit. I got nothing.
You got nothing after
I got
that, huh?
nothing.
Yeah,
Nope.
I feel I don't see a way in which we can convince this man to talk, considering we straight up murdered like everything here already.
How many bones does he need to reanimate something?
Generally, the right type and quantity of bones. So,
So 3 giant ass dragon bones would be of no use to him.
Stop,
I mean,
stop giving ideas.
it would be great if he could, but no, he wouldn't be able to do anything.
Why would you say that?
We'll trade and then we'll, be on our merry way.
But what I don't. We're here to fight him. Like, what? Isn't that why we're
Why
here?
did we come to fight this guy? Like, why are we even
Yeah.
here fighting this guy?
Yeah. I have no
Because
idea.
he's
Let's
a
go.
necromancer.
I think
Somebody
we're
in
actually
Phandalin asked you to go figure out what was going on at Old Owl Well,
Well,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
arrived to find a necromancer having taken up root here. He's obviously searching the city for something.
And we're here to stop him from
no, we're here to figure out what's
nefarious
going on.
deeds.
We've figured out what's going on. I say we give him a couple of
Listen,
dragon bones
That
and get on out
ship,
of here.
that ship has sailed. If we just wanted to
I
find
did
out
not
what
know
was
this
going
was
on, we
going on.
shouldn't have come in blasted. We fucked up his whole place. We're fighting him.
I feel like somebody said maybe we ought not go in blasted.
Yeah.
Somebody also did a lot of things in the fucking winter snow globe place.
That was long time ago. Nobody remembers that. Fake news.
That's a whole nother dimension. What happens in the other dimension stays in the other dimension.
I don't know. It felt
I'm
like the other
about to
dimension was
cast a
coming back at life
spell.
in the end at one point.
Can I sneak attack my own party members?
No. By this point, you've known each other so long, she goes, ha ha! Oof. She sees it.
Not with those cataracts.
Regardless,
Cataracts?
It's like a Cadillac.
has everyone rolled initiative?
I don't think so.
No.
I have not rolled initiative. I guess that's just what we're doing.
You
mean, I
were the
can't- I
one
can't-
who you were team blasting. We were together. We
Team
were
blasting.
focused.
I am team blasting, but I just thought like you could get some information out of this guy or something.
Not when you're a bear.
I know not when I'm a bear. I can't do anything.
This is why Princess Vespa took telepathy.
It's true. Not so much to negotiate with terrorists, but to yell at my own party members.
Just to be able to communicate while in form.
Yell at my own party members.
Yes.
Gale gets a 17.
Damn. Bear gets to go first. Must be nice with all those ranged attacks that you have.
Well, that sucks. What am I at? What was my dex, right? That's
Yeah.
what I had to it?
Yeah, you actually have a plus now, I think.
Yeah.
+1.
Well, Esther and
I rolled a
Buzz,
one.
but they're all much of +1 gives a total of 3.
Alright, so Gale's gonna go running.
All right. The necromancer of the camp has arrived. Requested your surrender, you said.
Yeah, and he said his best option presented to us was that some of us might live. Like, he wasn't negotiating anything. Okay, continue.
Gale, you are 17.
Oh, am I going first? Okay.
Yeah, we rolled badly.
Hey, just so I understand the visuals, right? So Gale is a bear, a very elegant bear with a fucking cap with a razor tail wrapped around her neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the general vibe.
Ow.
Oh, baby.
As far as the general vibe of the enemies, it looks like there are 4 skeletons, light armor, longbows on the first and second story of the building to his right. All of you make me a perception check.
Well, I am real good at perceiving, let me tell you.
DC 15.
Huh. I got a nat 20, motherfucker.
Woo!
Nat 20, nat 20.
Your number, right?
On
I
Apollo
think I got a dirty 20.
Apollo got 24.
Esther got a 5. Does Buzz have to roll too?
I mean, not really at this point.
Okay.
All of you above 15, you see this red-robed wizard has this like dark leather cape on, and at one point during his conversation with you, see the little clasps where it comes over his shoulders. One of them like reaches up and wipes sweat off of his cheek, and then it goes back down.
Huh.
Well, that's strange.
Does
All right.
that is that anything I've ever seen before?
You can roll an Arcana check if you want. Also DC 15.
Hell yeah, let's
What's the
fucking-
condition of these tents, Matthew?
Burnt to shit or blown up by earth magic.
Oh, you fucking
So they
bullshit
provide no
motherfucker.
cover right now?
Shh, don't say
Sorry?
They provide no cover right now?
You could get cover behind them. I mean, not like I don't remember the versions of cover. You could get +2, but not +5.
Okay.
So light cover.
I only
Okay.
got a 12. I have a +8.
Actually, let me rephrase. You can get light cover if you're not a bear. You're a large creature.
But some of these tents
What
are
the bullshit?
upright.
Sorry, man. You're big. It has a disadvantage.
But like some of
That's-
those tents are upright though.
He didn't ask about those tents. He asked about the two.
Oh, fair enough. Go to the other tent.
I mean, I guess I could just run up there to the large tent.
That one's a pavilion.
Yeah, remember that this one is a open air pavilion that just covers a
Oh.
feasting table.
Then JK, you're toast.
You can hide behind that barrel, the wagon.
You definitely could hide behind the cart/wagon.
Oh, I could hide behind the wagon.
Sure.
Trying to get on the one that's like right there. I'll just say I'm on it. Shit. How do I pick up Gale? There we go. Thank you. Ah, there's my cat.
No, Garfield.
What's that noise?
Background music.
Okay. Yes, my love. No, that wasn't a noise, but thank you.
All right. Anything else, Gale?
That
Garfield
took a
wakes up and he's
dash.
like, "What's going on, boss? We going into battle?"
Love you, bud.
Oh,
I'm playing D&D.
No, Garfield can understand you no matter what your form is.
yes.
It's
We're
not
about to get
dead.
fucked.
It's not dead.
Oh man, I'm always down for that. What are we talking? Elf?
It's part of the party. It's okay. The bear's gonna take
Whatever
care
that-
of it.
Whatever the guy in the robe is.
He like
We can talk
one
about
little
it tomorrow,
eyeball goes
okay?
up and over the wagon. And he goes, "Man, I'm not down." I mean, to each their own, but I'll be asleep.
Should have gave your cat some more good berries today.
There's a turn of phrase, Garfield. There's a turn of phrase. He's gonna try to murder us.
You should have said so. Hold on. And he transforms his tail with a big bladed scythe on the end. He says, "Let's go." Right. Anything else, Gale?
That took a dash, so that's all I got. That's all I can do.
So you used your movement, your action to dash. Alrighty. I think you're
I'm in bear form, so I can't use my bonus action for anything.
right. Other than to maybe heal yourself, right? Is it a bonus action?
Yeah. You know what?
I don't remember if it's a
Um,
bonus action or not.
It is a bonus action. Let me do. I think it's 1d8. Yeah. Here's a die8. I think. Nope, that's a die10.
That's okay. You just use that.
That's a 10. I need an 8. Where is an 8?
Is that 120 feet to me, Matthew?
From what to what? From the necromancer to you?
Yeah.
That's 33 and a half hexes. So 150, 165 feet.
Okay.
Okay, I heal 7, and that's my move.
Cool. All right.
Nice.
Let's see who's next. Adelaide.
Adelaide gets a turn. Are you sure?
I know.
Somehow.
It truly goes to show how poorly everyone else rolled. That I'm number 2. Okay, So, what? I don't even know what my movement speed is. It's been so long since I did anything. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If I go 30 feet, how far? 60, 65, 70, 80,
150 roughly.
Bitch.
You were here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I mean 140 if I'm generous.
Alright, well, I'm gonna. Hold my action to cast yeah, shadow puppets on him when he gets within range.
Okay. What's the range? 120?
Yeah, go figure. A clue, a clue.
A clue, a clue.
Yes,
All right.
when
Well,
he's within 120 feet of me, I will cast magic missile.
you mean shadow puppets?
Yes, that was the other one I was trying to decide. But yes, shadow
Okay.
puppets.
Anything else, Adelaide?
Nope, nope, nope.
Ooh. Also, part of his description, he is wearing a bandolier across his chest, and there are 6 potion vials tucked in
I hate that
to
for
slots
me.
on it.
What color are the potions?
They are all a reddish, pinkish color.
That probably means health, guys. Probably not fire.
Hey, it's his turn.
Yeah. I hope he walks forward 30 feet.
See what he has.
He's got 2 feet.
But
Jesus.
I have to show you guys my favorite / most traumatizing pictures. So my parents just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary, which is awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, congrats.
Meow.
all right. For his turn, he will call out to y'all and request once again. Surrender. Offer yourself in service to me. Perhaps some of you will survive, maybe not, but it's better than this foolish path you are on now. Then he will cast a spell and disappear.
I need you to know that you're not very good at negotiating treaties.
He doesn't respond. All right. Apollo.
Can Apollo see him?
100%. He's standing right where he was before.
Apollo's like, this motherfucker is standing right where he was, guys. Like, he just went invisible, like, scared little bitch. So
We said each one of these blocks was like 2.5, right?
No, I actually fixed it. They're all exactly 1 now. So
They're all 1 now. But I imagine
Yep.
it's saying 2.5, 2.4, something like that.
it's because when you click on line, on the first circle, what does it say?
0.
No, no. When you're hovering over the line tool, there's a circle. What does it say?
When I'm hovering over the line.
I'm pretty
tool,
sure they just
but-
hit tab or something weird to do there.
Yeah, I hit tab to get a ruler.
Okay. On the far left-hand side of the screen, there's a hand at the top, followed by a pencil, followed by a little map icon, followed by a line tool.
Line.
If you click on the line tool, what does the first circle say?
Inch.
All right, change that to grid by clicking on it.
Grid. Got it.
Okay, so now it should say 1.
Perfect. Thank you.
Does.
So now I just need to multiply by 5.
Correct.
Awesome. Neato, sweeto. I knew there had to be a way to reset those. Where are these things? Are these the?
Those are the skeleton bodyguards.
Where's the actual dude? And
They
those.
just disappeared.
Oh, he disappeared.
Apollo
Oh, that
said-
was the whole invisibility thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Apollo said that he is in the exact same spot that he was before, but that doesn't mean that. If you had like an area of effect, I mean, I'd still hit him, right?
Mm.
Did Apollo go?
No, I think I was waiting on the math thing and then forgot it was my turn.
Same.
What is Apollo's moving? He can go just 30 feet? Hey, big boy, you go slow.
That doesn't seem right. Did he gain
does
movement
not.
speed when he gained an extra leg?
He did,
Yeah, he's
didn't
got that
he?
leg.
What did he gain?
I don't know, man. I usually make up rewards on the spot, so I rely on y'all to write them down.
Farts.
Ah,
Let me find
oh.
my notes. 13. When did that happen? 12. No, that was down in the pit. Satellite, and then there's no, not the snow globe. The one, tunnel of love, wooden pirate arm, spider powers. Apollo, extra tail and 2 more legs. Gain 10 feet of movement. Walk and fly. Boom. 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Is he walking or flying?
Right now he's walking.
Okay.
45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80. I just realized maybe I shouldn't stand right beside the bear and make us a single target.
Always a good thought.
Solid idea.
Yeah, so he's over here. Did we do anything to this tent? Oh look, there's his eyeball. His eyeball's in there.
Other than poke your head in, I don't think you did anything.
I don't even think we poked our head in. It was just his eyeball.
I think you're right.
Can he still hear that dude crying and... Huh. Ah! Let go! Why? Sorry. Can he still hear that dude in there?
I don't know how long that spell lasts, but you did that on the first
Oh,
scouting mission?
No. I just because he's close to it now. Not the eyeball thing.
Oh, okay. And surprisingly, you can't hear anything coming out of that tent. Like, it's quieter than you think it should be. If you actually glance over, you see, like, where you should be able to see in, where the folds of the tent, like, kind of crease open. It's just darkness.
Wait, what?
There's something fucky in this tent, guys. Y'all don't need me for the fight, right? I'm gonna go in here.
Don't do that.
He ran out of movement anyway.
Okay, so Apollo is done. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
All right, Apollo. You're done. Esther?
Esther.
Esther!
All right. Let's see here. So even though we kind of know where he is, can't really. I can't Eldritch Blast. I have to see him.
The way invisibility works in this game is kind of illogical in that to hit someone that is invisible, you have to roughly know where they are, and you have disadvantage on the attack roll. And because Apollo told you roughly where he is, you can choose to make an attack roll. It will just be at disadvantage.
Heck rolling. What about Hex though?
You have to be able to see your target to hex them.
Got it. So even though Eldritch Blast says I have to see them too, I just know the general spot. But that's kind of
It
different. Right?
makes an attack roll. Because it makes an attack roll, you can do it. If it was something that did like a saving throw, you have to be able to see them.
Okay. Well. Do. So I'm already flying anyway, so I'm going to. Let's see here. I'm going to move here. And match the. Is this where I started? No, this is where I started. Where I start? God damn it.
I don't know.
I do
I
that.
seriously-
I do that all the time. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I can't understand where these.
Do you want to
moves
move? How far do you want to move? We'll say you were here.
What is my speed?
Probably
No,
30?
My speed is 30. That's what I thought. Let's just move 30 forward.
5,
Like
10,
towards
15, 20, 25, 30?
Sure. Who am I on top of here?
You're flying above Adelaide.
Ugh. I'd like to see you try.
All right. Sure, that's fine enough. All right, that's close enough. I gave you a warning. I gave you a chance. Now you must face the consequences of the great Esther. All right, and then let's attack this. I'm gonna hex this skeleton with the to the south on the top row, top level here.
This one?
Tubby. Wait. Tubby. It just looks like I'm tabbing both of them.
You're just tabbing nowhere near any.
I actually do. So, it's the base on Eldritch Blast is 120 plus
You can just
60.
say yes. I believe you.
I haven't had to
I
use
believe
that
you.
range, so I did have to move. I didn't even have to move this far. I only needed to move like one block. Bam.
So what's your range?
50. My range is 180 because spell sniper gives me extra 60 on top of 120.
All right. And yeah, you're well within range. You might have been almost within range from where you were.
I was actually the guys on the ground were within range, but they ain't got no arrows, so we're going for that upper guy.
That's fair. What's the range on Hex?
Ah, son of a nut. So not that. Probably not 150 either. Bonus action 90 feet. So no. So we're not gonna hex. We're just going to blast.
All right, she goes in blasting.
Go in blasting. All right.
Roll to hit.
Can I pick up a dice with like my ruler, or do I actually have to?
I think
the
you have to
thing.
swap back.
You got to swap back to the hand.
Dirty 20.
Hello, hello.
That will definitely hit.
Here, where's the 10?
Here,
The 10?
Esther's
dirty 20.
finger guns shoot out blast of glittery sparkle blackness, blasting this skeletal bowman to pieces.
Cut my skelly into pieces.
What level are y'all?
5, 6, 5, 7,
So it's a
5,
plus 8.
5.
No, it's 5 for blast, agonizing blast, and 3 for thunder. So 5, 6 plus 8. 8.
Boom.
14.
The blast hits him. So you said it was a total of 11?
What?
Total of 14.
14.
Total of 14. All right. It just blasts through him. His bow and his bones just into a pile, and they rain down amongst the rubble with just tink, 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 tink as they clatter amongst the stonework. All righty.
And then I get a second blast.
You do.
So we're going to get that other one up on the top row again.
Okay, go for it.
Or we're going to try to at least. We see.
I admire your humbleness. Your humbleness.
Your
Your
humble humbleness.
modesty.
We get a 24.
That'll hit. Damage?
All right. Yes, please. Let's be 4, 9 on this one.
Total?
Yeah, 4 plus 5. I don't get Janie's Wrath again. I don't get the thunder.
That's fair. All right. It's still standing. But
And it comes back by 10 feet.
he hits
that
the
knock
wall and stops.
Ah, nuts. Does it knock him off, though? There's a wall there?
No, you hit him
Yeah.
backwards.
I mean, you pressed him against the wall, basically.
Well, fuck
He
you
said,
anyway.
ooh.
I'll give him a.
All right.
I'll give him a DC 10 easy acrobatics check to see if he stumbles off the ledge when he rebounds. Yeah, he rolled a 14, so he made it.
Ooh. All right. And there's no way that Buzz is going to get anywhere close, so I guess Buzz is just gonna dash. Not bother using my bonus on him.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, I can use tap. Okay, we gotta.
Question
Maybe not.
is
Nah. Oh well, whatever. 5, 10. Wait. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
is Buzz invisible?
I
I can't remember his state. Do you?
Don't think so, because he would have had to have attacked something in the last round, didn't he?
I can't
I
remember,
don't
to
know if
be
he can
honest.
just turn invisible, can he?
She would have to make him take the action, I think. But
Yeah, and he just took a dash, so he can't.
Sure.
if you wanted to change your mind and make him stop sooner and turn him invisible, that's fine.
Nah, we'll just get some more distance on him out of this one.
Okay.
I got time. And I think that'd be it for Esther and Buzz.
Buzzleby, I need you to make a hearing perception check for me.
I changed my mind. He's invisible. He's invisible now.
Then you don't get to make a perception check.
Okay, perception check. Let me see if Buzz gets any bonuses. Perception. Can he do a persuasion check instead?
Negative.
He got
But you can
12.
have advantage
Does he
on the
get
roll.
anything else? A bonus to it?
I don't think so.
You can have
Take an
advantage Because I think he did
Yeah.
something in relation to what I'm talking about last time.
I hate this.
Didn't he?
14.
Didn't he stop off at that tent that he's about to approach?
Oh yeah, he's still actually holding a bone from that. Remember, he got a bone out, and then we
That's
we
true,
had
yeah.
to decide if it was invisible or not. The bone
That was
was
the whole
invisible.
thing.
That was the whole thing, and he did not become visible, is what we determined, right?
It's true.
Correct.
All right. You hear the rattling and movement of bones coming together inside that tent to your left.
Specifically, of bones coming together.
It's a very
Yes.
distinct
Oh, no.
sound.
Yeah. Them bones, them bones.
Yes, yes, we know you have a bone, Buzzlebee.
No, them bones. They're coming together.
All right, I think Buzzlebee's done. Top of the round? No. Monsters.
No, I think it's the top of the round.
Negative. It's
I'm
not.
good with that.
All right, let's see.
The party voted it's the top of the round.
All right. Gale, you hit yourself, so we're not going to bother trying to hit you. One longbow on Buzzlebee, one longbow on Apollo. Buzzlebee. That's probably a miss.
That's sick. Rude. That's just
12?
fucking rude.
Damn.
I forgot about you.
Apollo, 19.
Hey!
What was
That
the attack against Buzz?
12 for Buzz. 19 for
Hmm.
Apollo.
13 armor class.
All right.
Apollo only
Buzz,
has
you
a
fly
16.
forward. A arrow whizzes past your wing in the air. You're like, shit, Apollo was invisible. And Apollo, an arrow slams into one of your mini legs.
Not my mini legs.
Yeah, it's your mini legs. For oh no, I rolled max.
You
10
butthole.
points of piercing damage. All right. Monster's turn is complete.
Oh. Gale.
Gale.
Complete.
Yep.
Okay. So Buzzlebee yelled out that there was bones like coming together in that tent over there.
I think so.
One to the southwest. Bottom left.
Just the south. Oh wait, this tent right
Yeah,
here?
that one.
The tent
One that's
that's
still-
standing?
Yeah, the southwest, not the south.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that was just a bunch of bags of bones. And Apollo pulled one out. Or something.
I pulled one out.
Yeah, sorry, I meant Buzzlebee. Buzzlebee.
Wait,
has
Did
a
we say
bone.
earlier you needed a whole skeleton to be able to reanimate a skeleton? Because that means there's one less in there. Either that or there's one in there that's got one less ball, one less leg.
It has one less skeleton in there now.
Good job,
Nice.
Buzzlebee. Way to be.
I love that. That's great. 10, 15,
Always be
20,
buzzing.
30.
Always be buzzing.
What if you miss like your one of those like the anvil in your ear? If that's missing, can you reanimate it still?
No.
Nice.
You gotta have all the main bones.
I would argue that
That's
one's pretty
neat.
important.
Oh.
Not for a magically hearing and seeing creature.
God damn it. This is where Gale wants to be.
Bear
I just
Gale.
want I just
Okay.
want to ready an attack for anything that comes out of the tent.
You look into that tent. There are just swirls of black magic energy just entering bags, and they pull a bone out, and they like it's like the fastest game of just puzzle making you've ever seen. Bones are flying into other skeletal puzzles, and they're putting themselves together. Make a intelligence check. DC 13.
You're the smartest bear I
Not
know,
that
Gale.
smart. I'm not that smart.
Yeah, but you're the smartest bear I know.
Remember, you keep your intelligence from your real body,
I know I'm
not the
still
bear.
not that smart.
Okay.
I got 3.
A 3. You think you have plenty of time. You're not worried about these at all. You think it's probably going to take at least 5 minutes for these to come together.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Well, that's good to know, Gale. Oh, it doesn't matter. Gale can't tell us her lies anyway.
Well, I'm still just gonna ready an attack for anything that comes out because I can't make it to the anything else.
Okay. So, you ready in action?
And
Okay.
let's see. I can.
I'm going to move Garfield over to you. Can't get rid
I
of
guess
you
I'm
that easy,
not gonna.
boss.
I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm just readying my action.
Gale is done. Adelaide?
Adelaide saves the day.
Probably not, but that's okay. How does it work with magic missile?
How does what work with magic missile?
The invisibility.
Got to be able to see him. Doesn't have an attack roll.
Oh, I see. So it has to have an attack.
Right.
I don't.
It's one of the benefits of an attack roll.
Make a ranged spell attack. Well, there we go. Alright, I will try. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How long does shield last?
Till the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. How do you? You can't move. Okay. So 20. Okay, yeah, I'm close enough now.
120.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost towards where I think he is.
Okay.
And so that is disadvantage, you say?
Yeah.
I almost hit delete instead of roll. And then you know what I would have done? Control Z like a ninny. And then I would have flipped. Oh no, I can't. You haven't given me power.
That's fair.
Alright. So 21.
That 21 is enough to hit, even with his invisibility. You rolled with disadvantage?
Yep, I rolled a 13 and a 14.
Nice.
Adelaide's
All right.
ready to go.
Damage?
2d8 because we're 5th level, bitches.
It's true.
It's hard to play D&D when Wade's in the house.
I know. I've cursed like 3 times. I completely
10
lost my
points
figure.
of cold damage. And his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, you obviously are outclassed here.
Exactly! Even my lackeys can strike you!
Esther, I will shank you.
Quiet, lackeys!
So how about in
How much damage?
10 points of cold?
Ow.
And his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. And
Obviously, you're not able to handle all this. So maybe you take a step back, explain to us what you could possibly be doing here that isn't fully nefarious, and maybe we'll let you live.
all right. Adelaide, you shoot your ice beam out towards the perceived location, or last perceived location of the necromancer. And one of the skeletons that is standing near him reacts and blocks a portion of your damage from your
I like
ray of
I
that.
frost.
don't care. I said what I said.
Although he did roll a 1 on his reaction to block a portion of damage. So not great.
That's right.
All right.
Because this fool is outclassed. Do I get any credit for my speech?
Any credit for your speech? Adelaide, he cries out in a little bit of pain and he says, You will be the first to die and be turned to my army unless you bow to
Nah.
Hamun Ka.
Should I write that down? I only have one.
Not if you're gonna just kill him.
I only have one master, and his name's Apollo. And I'm here to get money to feed my baby.
Apollo's
How do you
tail
spell?
like stretches
Tails.
back and like brushes your face.
We're not close enough. That'd be a long freaking tail, man. How do I spell whatever that name was?
Hamun cost. Kost. Hamun
Is
cost.
that 2 words?
Yeah.
Okay.
First and the last name.
I thought with the pause that it might have been. I almost got cocky and wrote cost with a C. I'm glad I stopped myself.
Noted. He cries out in a little bit of pain and makes his own soliloquy back that you should surrender to him.
Nah.
All right.
Complete.
Turn complete.
Oh, it's his turn next. Apollo, watch him.
First thing I have to do is roll a concentration check on him because you did deal damage to him.
That's right, I did.
He rolled an 11 on the die, so that means he made it.
Rude.
All right. All right. The range. Uh, 150 feet, so more than enough.
Really? Fucking
Alright.
rude.
Apollo, you see Hamun Cost standing there with his Dread Warrior
Time
Shield
to
Guardians,
dick.
and he raises his hands above his head, and a great ball of fire begins to form in them. He reaches out, utters a word of arcana, and throws it towards you and Adelaide. Adelaide, as out of nowhere, a giant ball of fire is beaming towards you and Apollo, and it. I need for you and Apollo to make dexterity saving throws. at
Is
a
this guy still
DC
invisible?
14. He is.
He's not invisible
Ah,
anymore, is he?
He is.
What
Ooh.
nonsense is this?
That would be a greater invisibility spell.
Guys, he has spells that have the word greater in front of them.
I don't like that. That's not great.
No, it's greater. Murder. Apollo got a 16. Adelaide got a 5.
Okay.
Can
Bless
the
you.
shield
Adelaide.
do anything?
No, but there is another first level reaction spell that would help you in this instance if you have it. It's called Absorb Elements. Do you have it? Oh, well.
No.
Bummer.
All right. So Apollo will take half. You will take full damage.
I'm sure that's gonna be fine, guys. I wouldn't worry about me.
Shit, if you wouldn't have moved and you were still underneath me, I could have poked you with my staff and put a little shield on you.
Ow. I have shield. It wouldn't.
Right.
It only does AC boost.
Adelaide,
No.
you take 25 points of fire damage. Apollo, you take 12.
Oh, that's not good. Adelaide, are you still alive?
I've been hit, ladies.
Adelaide
Ouch!
appears quite toasty.
I'm slightly. Just 25 damage. I'm so hurt. And then 12.
Also, the tent, the food tent,
Oh,
catches on fire and begins to burn behind you, Adelaide.
This tent is on fire.
Surprisingly, this tent does not have that effect.
this that had to have been like a scroll, right? Like he ain't got another one of them in him, do he? I think it's fine, guys. Adelaide's fine.
All right, he is
She's always
done.
cold anyway.
How many
Apollo.
high level spells does this guy have?
I'll tell you when we're done.
How you gonna taunt us with that? Tease us with that little pause.
But I am finding something to write with so I can keep track of when he's out.
Alright, Apollo is going to go forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And then
All right.
make direct eye contact with this guy and be like, nobody messes with the person who feeds me.
He looks right back at you and says, "In undeath, you do not have to eat."
Eating's the only reason to live. Your
I think
priorities are whack.
Well, then best I remove that reason. All right. Apollo dashed?
Yeah.
All right.
Turn complete.
Esther,
Esther.
you gonna go off and kill Some more skellies?
Murder-
What's your game plan?
Murderizing. Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's try to pick off that one archer that we hit before.
Okay.
So we're gonna do another roll.
If you hit, you probably kill him just outright.
Uh-oh. Well,
A 12. You just slam right into the wall next to him. Looks like you missed him by just a hair.
all right, we'll roll again for do the second blast, see if it hits him.
That means he has a 13 armor class.
I took a guess that maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dirty 20 this time.
Yeah, that'll kill him. I mean, the
Fair.
minimum you can do is more than 4, correct?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, because
That's a lot
here,
more than
yeah.
4.
Yes, I hit some.
Alright. He's just boom, and the bones go flying, shattered and useless to the necromancer. All right.
Okay. So
Anything
the
else, Esther?
Let's see here.
Anything else, Esther, before you pass on to Buzz?
I'm sorry. Is Esther what?
Do you have anything else you want to do before you pass on to Buzz?
No. It's
Before
just
you
Buzz.
pass on.
I'm not passing on.
I thought that was
Quite the opposite. Alright. So the bones are still swirling in this tent, right?
I mean, Buzzleby can just hear the sound of bones moving, but yes, the sound is still there.
I think they can see the necromancer.
The tent is alive with the sounds of bones.
I mean, the necromancer is way over here, though, right?
Yes.
Like somewhere near those. I don't think Buzz can get there. 5, 10,
No, I mean, he can't get there this game. But
55, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Oh, he can get there. At least and be in range. How many bags of bones did Buzz see in that tent?
You saw. Make an intelligence check. DC 10.
DC 10. Let's see here. I don't think he gets any bonuses on intelligence. He got a 10.
I didn't hear you if you said so.
He got a 10.
Oh, nice. All right, from your brief examination of a bag and looking through the tent, you saw that there were roughly what you think to be enough bags to form 10 skeletons. And
9.
because you took a bone from one of the bags, there's one bag that's not really doing anything.
999.
Okay. Now Buzz has got decisions to make. He's got options. He can either dash and get to where the wizard Harmonok is, or he can go into the tent and maybe see if he can snatch another bone.
Your call.
But what if you go in there and your bone gets too close to the rest of the bones for its body, and then we're at 10 instead of 9?
Oh. Let's see here. Well, seeing the damage that that one fireball did to poor Crispalade over there.
I'm fine. And by fine, I mean every part of me hurts so much.
I think facing off with 9 skeletons is probably the lesser of the two evils. So let's maybe try which square he has specialized too, right? Can't he see them? Or is it just Apollo?
I don't think he has true sight. I mean, he has dark vision, but I don't think he has true sight.
No, just dark vision and passive perception.
Yeah, you can't see him.
But but he so if he does try to attack the red wizard, right? That means he has to roll with disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Apollo is keeping you roughly appraised of where he is, and he has not moved, according to Apollo. Now, you are attacking a 5-foot hex, so that's why you have disadvantage.
Got it.
You don't know exactly where he is inside that space.
It's really fortuitous that in this world there's just a grid on the ground.
Indeed it is.
Indubitably.
Well, I've heard of a world where everything is made of blocks. That would be much more convenient.
It's true.
Where you craft of these blocks of,
Yes, if
and
only,
possibly mine
if
blocks.
only we could mine and then craft.
Alright, so what you missed. I think we're gonna dash and try to get to the wizard spot, but that is as opposed to dashing in. Well,
We're gonna what?
go buzzes. The alternative is go into the tent, see if you can snatch another bone. So there'll be only about 8 skeletons.
I think I try to handle the skeletons while y'all take on the.
Oh, I see. Yeah. You gotta take on.
There's 9 skeletons.
Gil's got the skeletons, guys. That's fine. We'll deal with the fireball hurling necromancer.
Is that not? Is that unfair?
No.
Is he in the? He's at the. We think he's in this cell, right? In between the two, in front of them.
You think he's right there.
Oh shit! I can't get that far. I think I could get to like here. So.
He's hiding behind his 2 shield guardians.
Shit, that changes things. He's not gonna get too close. He's gonna get most of the way there so he can get there on his next turn, but we want a little bit of space.
Was that a movement and a dash?
Yeah, movement and a dash. So that'll be it
Okay.
for Buzz and Esther.
Alrighty. Buzz and Esther done. We only have one. No, we have 2 bowmen left, and they see this creature flying through the skies towards their master's former location. They pull their longbows back and go. Let's see. There's only 2.
Excellent distraction, Puzzle P.
That looks like a 20, but when you hover it, it's an 8. So, and a 2. So that's
8
a
and 2?
miss and a miss. 2 more arrows fly by Buzzle B. And he's corkscrewing through the sky. Alright.
Puzzle B's never felt more alive.
Gale, standing at the ready for these skeletons that you believe will come in about 5 minutes.
That's fair. You could probably take out the necromancer and then come back to fight the skeletons.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to go run in and so there's 9 bags.
10 bags, but one of them's not moving.
Correct.
There's 10 bags. Okay, I want to go in and just start smashing all the bones.
Smash bags.
Going in and smashing bones. Alright, go in and
Get to smashing.
you go in and begin to smash bones, and as you break each bone, you're like, you can just feel necromantic energy being released into your body from
What?
the disruption of the spell. The first one you bite, you take a die 4 of necrotic damage, and then that skeleton's bones all go and they fall to the ground.
Okay, die 4. How much off the die 4?
You took 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that to another one too. I get 2 attacks.
All right. Well, you don't have to roll to hit. You reach over, you break your way through another bone and another bag that's beginning to form, and you take another 3 points of necrotic damage, and another bone's worth of skeleton. Just they were rising out of the bag into the air, and they all just collapse.
All right. I'm gonna roll for a die 8 to try to heal a little bit.
Okay.
I don't like that there's now runes on the ground.
It's just 7. Keep track of how many are still forming.
Either a 7 or a backwards L.
I hope this takes 5 minutes. That would be very helpful.
All signs point to yes.
Go ahead. You can roll your healing. Is that the last thing you're doing, Gale?
That's the last thing I'm doing.
Adelaide,
I rolled a 1.
out.
Adelaide's gonna down a potion of healing. That's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
I rolled 2 1s.
Ouch.
It's because I
That's
made fun
painful.
of. So that's 4 points. And that was an action. And then she's going to just run into this magic tent. Or attempt to.
Yeah, no problem. You pull the flap back. It's all pure blackness. You see it, pure blackness in front of you, and then you surge through it into the tent. And now, when you turn back, you can't see out of the tent, but inside of the tent appears just a little bit larger than it's supposed to.
It's
It's
bigger
bigger
on the
inside.
inside.
And
I can
there
communicate
is,
with Apollo, right?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him that.
By doing that, you know you're still on the same dimension.
I was like, hey.
You didn't like teleport away.
Oh, good. That wasn't a consideration. But I'm glad to know it didn't happen.
On the central operating table, there is a man still flayed open, his chest wide, ribs split, heart still beating in his chest, and he's just muttering to the air. I don't know. I don't know where the spell book is. I don't know. And he just says that over and over and over again.
Sir? Can I poke him? In the cheek? Sir?
He reacts with just cringing away from you, just in utter, almost, it's just an innate reaction at this point from torture.
Do you want... Okay.
Do you want me to end it for you?
Yeah. I guess, can I...
From using your arcane knowledge, you can just
Yeah.
tell from looking at this table. It's inscribed with all types of just runes and sigils of just to keep this man alive beyond the time where he should have bled out. And
So if I were to just push him off,
you know for a fact he would almost instantly die.
cool.
We can heal him later.
He's dead. He's past dead. There's nothing left.
He is very much alive right now.
But he's not.
No, he's alive. The sigils are keeping the blood
But-
flowing. He is not an undead.
But is he savable?
If you patch him all up and close his wounds and then cast healing spells on him, maybe, but
You mean
Three
get
brave
his
women.
gaping rib cage and shove it back in? Like,
you think it would be very difficult.
We are 3 learned women. I
But
read
you
a
have
book
seen
on-
magic do great things in this world.
I'm sure you've read a book on surgery.
surgery?
Yeah, surgery, where you stitch them back together.
Oh,
Surgery.
Oh yeah, surgery. The art of stitching rib cages.
He
back
lost
together.
art of surgery.
Surgery.
It's true. Adelaide.
My
Anything else?
now.
All right. Quick survey of the tent, like from before. His bed's in the corner, chest at the end of it, operating table, lots of books along the, just in various bookcases around the room, some of which seem to be bound in what amounts to human skin, goblin skin.
Gross. Oh, I will tell Apollo that he seems to be looking for a spell book and he hasn't found it yet. Or
Okay.
probably. Probably hasn't found it yet.
Adelaide is done.
Boss.
He says. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is the boss moving or just those guys?
Apollo, you can see clearly that the boss is still right behind. And that sorry, I'm two places. The spot.
He's multiplying, everyone.
He's still in lockstep with. He's walking, and the skeleton guardians are in lockstep with him, keeping their shields between you and them at all times. And he
Sorry,
looks
so you-
directly at.
So he's still like right back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
He's following his guards like a cowardly little baby. Oh,
I don't
you're
like
gonna
how
aim. You're gonna aim for the cat. You scared of a little cat?
He looks at you and he says, "You're the only one that can see me." And he begins to mutter arcane spells, sticks his hands between his two dread
What?
warriors. His dread warriors take a step back,
I don't like the look of that.
and you can see the beginnings of frost beginning on his hands, and he holds his arms out and he blows into the cone of his arms, and just a deathly gale of freezing arctic wind sheets out from him.
I'm from the land of snow and ice.
Well, if you have resistance to cold, that'll be a really good thing right now.
I
Alright.
do have damage resistance to cold.
Wait.
That's good.
Is Buzzleby in that cone of cold as well?
Buzz is definitely in the cone of cold.
He's
He
from the
also has-
cold level of hell.
I feel like if he hadn't said anything, he was not going to be in the cone.
No, he drew a cone. I'm
I-
sure he.
I moved over there to put him in the cone of cold.
Okay.
Malicious.
Buzz also has damage resistance to cold.
Well, that's a good thing. All right, everybody. Y'all both
Can-
still get to make Constitution saving throws. And if
Okay.
you make it, we'll half that. So it'll half twice.
Is a saving throw, because he doesn't, his only saving throw that's listed is Dex. So is it just his plus to con?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not proficient at that saving throw.
Yeah.
He also has advantage on saving against magic.
You have advantage on this saving throw.
Yay! Okay.
Apollo just got a
So this-
9. He just stands there and takes it and he's just like, yeah.
It is a DC 14 saving throw. Apollo takes the full force. Well, not the full force, but you know what I mean. And Bustleby?
So I'm rolling a d20 for Constitution, or
Yes.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
so do I
So-
get advantage on that, or
You
is
do.
that okay?
You have
so-
advantage on this because it's from a magical effect.
well, that's good because the first time I rolled it was a 1.
Okay.
18.
You pass. All right. So you will take half of what I roll on the dice, and then you will half that value again because of your resistance. This is spell 2.
Does nothing.
Unfortunately, not the case. 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate? Apollo! Apollo!
This gale of icy winds sheets out
Really?
towards, and I rolled so many high dice.
Well,
Holy
stop
moly.
it.
Oh man, that would be 45 on the dice,
Rude.
which half of that is
22.
what is it? 22. So Apollo, you take 22 points of cold damage. That is already taking your resistance into effect.
But then takes
Feels
11.
like home.
Buzz will take 11.
Ugh.
Apollo, you can see that this spell really takes it out of the necromancer. You get the impression that that is the only time he'll be able to cast a spell of that quality.
A little bit out of your league spellcasting wise, my guy. Don't overexert yourself just for little old me.
See a burning hatred begin in his eyes
He
for you,
just,
Apollo.
Apollo just sits and starts, licking his paw and like,
All right, that's his turn.
ooh, that means it's Apollo's turn.
It is Apollo's turn.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Ah. I was trying to work it out so he can run and do the 20 feet in a straight line to try and knock him down, but these damn...
Damn him, have guards.
Damn him have guards. Alright, well, what? Anyway, he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And look at how much bigger he is than this little skeleton. These things are way too small.
Or you're just way too big.
I'm appropriately sized, I think. I don't know.
Right.
Regardless, he's gonna just lunge at this dread warrior here.
Okay.
And that is Scratchy Boy. He has a +8 to hit. Is this correct? Scratchy Boy weapon attack +8 to hit. If Apollo moved at least 20... Come on, there we go. 20 feet in a straight line. 15 to hit.
He blocks it on his shield. Chainmail and shield and sword at the ready.
Apollo's just gonna roar in the necromancer's face.
Okay.
And use a bonus action to second wind. That's what he
Okay.
was doing when he was licking his paw.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it is second wind 1d10 plus his level. Ooh, so he's level 5 now.
Nice. Esther,
7, 8,
it's your turn.
9, 10, 11, 12 points of healing.
Okay. And the guy's still invisible?
He is.
Okay.
This spell is ridiculous.
That is the 4th level spell, Greater Invisibility.
So let's go, let's keep on taking out, we'll go move to the first or whatever, second floor here. We'll go with the southernmost skeleton.
Okay. Go for it.
Ooh, what is it? 15 plus 8, doesn't matter, it hits.
Yep.
Okay. Is that 10?
4.
Yeah, okay, got it. 6 plus 8 is, what do we say? 14!
14, another pile of bones broken to pieces by the glittery black blasts of Esther.
Alright. So let's attack the last archer there.
Okay.
Alright. 15 plus 8 should hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 2 plus, let's see here. I think it's just the 5. So it says 7 damage. And it pushes
Okay.
him 10 feet.
All right, I'll make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw to see if he rebounds off the wall and falls off the little cliff or the floor that he's standing on. 8 plus 2. Yep, 8 plus 2. Ah, he made it. He teeters on the edge, but maintains his balance on the partially destroyed building he's standing in. All right. Anything else, Esther?
Yes, with Esther's bonus action, she tells Buzz, attack!
Mm.
So, Buzz is now going to, let's see here.
Where's the guy at now?
Is the guy still between
Yeah.
those two? Yeah. So we're gonna go round. 5. We're gonna make a big. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good. So we're gonna make a big old arc so that we're not getting too close to them skeletons, and we're come right around here.
No problem. You got it.
All right. There's like an awning in the way there. All right. So then Buzz is going to attack. Let's see here. So, and he's obviously attacking the red guy, but we gotta attack with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
All right. 15. Double 13. So 13, I think, plus 5. There you go. Plus 5 is 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Buzz, you hear the sounds of arcane words reacting to your attack. You feel your claws scrape off of a magical shield that has blown into place.
are nuts.
This guy has way too many spells.
I don't like
oh
this
my
guy.
God,
I don't like
has
this
way
at
too
all.
many spells.
Alright. I guess that's all Buzz can do.
Apollo, you see blatantly a magical shield summoned into being. It appears in the shape of just bones swirling around him. And they intercept
bone
both
shield
these
or-
attacks.
He's doing
Yeah,
a
that was your-
lower quality version of shield like my mistress uses.
Alright. Anything else, Buzzleby?
Oh, Buzz can't see him?
He has dark vision and passive perception.
Oh.
He doesn't got as special advised as Apollo.
Specialized.
You
Doesn't
know.
have
Apollo
specialized.
has true sight.
I've got the specialist eyes.
You do have the specialist eyes. Alright. I think you're done,
Okay.
Buzz.
Buzz is
Alright.
done.
Alright, Buzz. We got one bowman left. He's gonna shoot at Buzz again. Because he's
What?
face to base with his master.
What'll Buzz do?
These guys are vindictive. Buzzlebee's the littlest guy.
Oh,
Just a little guy.
But they can't hit him.
Yeah.
They rolled a 12 again.
Maybe aim for the giant cat. Like, you're trying
the
to hit a
giant cat has a-
mosquito with a spitball.
Buzz would be okay with
Another
that, too.
arrow whizzes past Buzzlebee's wings. He's dodging just amazingly well. All right.
Buzblebee, you're kicking ass.
Which is what I was gonna get before I realized he got me off.
Oh no, it's about to be
Alright.
Gale's turn.
It is Gel's turn.
Got to be Gale's turn.
Gil's gonna fuck up 2 more of these skeletons, I guess.
Fuck him up, fuck him up,
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em
fuck him
up,
up, fuck him up.
fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up.
All right.
I don't know if I should be
you-
doing this or trying to like fuck up the fucking boss, but I
You've
guess
committed to the skeletons.
Yeah.
Go for
Yeah, I
it.
mean you're just in the tent. You don't even
Alright.
know what's going on.
Am I correct in assuming that you're hitting 2 again with your 2 attacks?
yeah, I'm doing 2 of them again. 2
Alright,
attacks.
you take 5 points of necrotic damage total,
Okay.
and 2 more skeletons fall to the ground. And as you do that, you can see, as you look up from the last bone you ripped out, you can see 5 skeletons form into place.
Time
And they
flies,
fall to
man.
the ground. And you realize that your estimate of 5 minutes was vastly wrong.
Oh no!
Oh, oh shit.
But there are only 5 of them now instead of way more.
Still a lot of skeletons.
Why is the tent moving?
Shh, don't worry about it.
I like how the tent is like walking.
It's fine. Technical difficulties.
I assume the tent's still there, but we can just now see inside of the tent,
Correct.
or Gale can at least.
Whoa!
Ah,
Adelaide
Yeah, I
can
get it.
fly too, suckers. What's happening?
All right. Anything else, Gale? You used your attack actions. Anything
Let me
else?
see how many level 1 spells I got left. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, if you locked it in place, they could fit down inside of it, but it might not be worth the hassle.
That's cool.
I will use
Yeah,
another
you-
level
you
1
have to, You
spell.
have to do that part first. Here, I got you.
Regain
I
your
got you.
points.
I got you. I got you.
I'll make it a little bigger. I'm listening. All right, go for it. Yeah.
Look, one's down.
I rolled a 1 again. That's 2
No!
ones in a row on a
That's
die.
awful. That's terrible. Oh, all right.
That
Anything
sucks
else,
hard.
Gale? Yes, it does.
Nope, that's it for Gale. So now Gale's surrounded by skeletons, right?
And a Garfield.
Yes.
And the Garfield. Why isn't Garfield doing anything to these skeletons?
Shit, you haven't asked me to, man. I was holding my shit in reserve.
Something. Fuck these guys up.
All right, man. All you had to do is ask. Don't have to yell, man. Hey, man, you got any good berries? Hit the spot.
Garfield could have been hitting them the whole time.
See, at the beginning, you had a Garfield.
Oh my god, you did not remind me when I was in the tent.
No one else is in the
Adelaide.
tent with you, Gale.
Ugh.
Adelaide. Right. Adelaide's gonna step out of the tent.
Wait, didn't you say Garfield was gonna do something?
No, man, you ended your turn.
Why am I?
Okay.
Why can't
Alright.
What the? Adelaide's gonna step out of the tent and step forward a little bit because you can't get within 10 feet of this tent.
That's fine. I know where you are.
And dude's still invisible, but she can. Ooh, I'm in the table. I'm in the table. She can. She could see one of those guys, right?
What do you mean?
The skeleton
Guardian?
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the one on the right. The other would get some cover from
I
Apollo.
don't get any cover.
You're right, because of Spell Sniper. Okay.
Have either of them taken damage? I don't think so.
The archer has.
I think the
the
archer's
archer-
too far away.
The Archer has taken damage. The two Dread Warrior Guardians have not.
Mm.
The archer's not really doing much.
They really haven't.
Honestly, I don't even know if Adelaide knows the archer. Well, no.
You've definitely seen them shooting their bows.
Yeah, I guess she, because I think they shot at Apollo at one point.
They did. And they,
Oh, 'cause they
hit
hit him.
Apollo.
Yeah. Anyway, she's gonna just second level magic missile.
Okay.
Neither of them have taken damage, right?
Yeah, they're both full health.
Fine. And impact using this move second. Each moves somebody down. So that's gonna be 4 darts. Hi, squeakers. That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. All right. Did you say which one? Do you care?
No. And then she's going to cough and go back in the tent.
And back in the tent.
Yeah.
All right.
And is there like cool shit?
In the tent?
Spell
All
books
kinds
and
of
stuff?
Books, and there's a chest at the end of his bed, and
I swear to God, Adelaide, if you sit down and start reading,
I'm definitely grabbing a few books and shoving them in my bag.
are you aiming for skin books or regular books?
God. I don't think I want.
you best be taking the skin books if you're taking any books.
You want the skin? You're not here. I will take.
Is she
Would
just
it
gonna start
end up being a
perusing?
skill check to like try and determine like which ones? Because I feel like as a librarian, like at like rare or like especially magical or spell books, maybe spell books.
Yeah, those are the skin books. Those are definitely the skin books.
You look across these books, and you can tell blatantly that none of these are spell books. You think that he would have his spell book on him.
You always gotta have a copy. But there's more books here than I could carry.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just try and get the ones that look cool.
Are those
Adelaide's
skin
trying to
books
get
or are
stuck
those regular
in the
books?
middle of her battle.
That sucks.
I shot 4 magic missiles and did how much damage? I did a decent chunk of damage.
13.
13 points of damage.
So you hit the Dread Warrior. It does not appear to be magically bloody.
But it got a little hurt.
It did.
Why don't you bring them snackies over here?
Do any of the books look like they might be a journal where he writes out his most nefarious thoughts, deeds, and plans?
No, they all seem to be part of a series. You think that if he were to have some form of journal, he either keeps it on him or maybe in the bed chest.
The chest, yeah, that would take, I feel like, checking for traps and unlocking and... Yeah, I'm just gonna grab 50-50 skin books, not skin books.
All right, you have one skin book and one not skin book.
I love that for me.
All right. Adelaide, I think you're done.
Yeah.
Boss's turn.
Boss's turn. Ugh.
Don't like that. Oh, you got a fucking wheel there. There you be. Your jaw.
Alright, those 4.
Is that fish or chicken?
Catfish.
Fish.
Nice.
All right.
He's just graduated to eating fried food. From his quadruple
with
crane.
the tooth holes. Yeah. Okay, good.
He looks up at you, Buzzleby, and he says,
Uh-oh.
"Just die." From black missiles shoot out of his fingers and just slam into Buzzleby over and over and over again.
What type of black things are those?
Those are necrotic magic missiles.
Product. Esther uses her reaction to say, "Resist!" And that means he gets to resist necrotic damage.
Cool. Right? He will take
Oh, and are they
3d4 plus 3.
are they magic?
They are, but there's no saving throw involved.
Yeah.
They automatically hit, like normal magic missiles.
Magic missiles are a bitch. But if you could cast shield on him. But I think you have to be touching, don't you?
You can't cast shield on others.
Well, she's got something, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Maybe that's
You've
just
got
me.
that.
No,
You-
I have the staff. But no, it takes an action, so I can't do it right now to do it on somebody else. So,
Action to cast shield.
It's a
an
reaction to cast shield.
Yeah, and an action to cast armor.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
but armor doesn't do anything versus magic missile. It's the shield spell.
You want to cast shield.
Right.
I can't cast shield on him though.
Why?
You
'Cause I
can't.
can only cast shield on myself.
True.
So Matthew. Well, finish this move and then I got a question.
Alright, that was 12 points total, so halved is 6 points of necrotic damage to Buzzleby.
Okay. What? Okay. Okay. Anything else happen to Buzz?
Nope.
He's hanging on by a thread.
Alrighty.
Game.
So he can actually transfer touch spells for me, apparently. Buzz
Yeah,
can?
I think all familiars can do that. Yeah.
Oh, hot damn.
So like if I wanted to, does that include himself? Right? So I have to touch him, like it doesn't count here, right? But if I wanted to cast armor on him, say, and it has
Can
to
he touch himself and cast armor?
can he touch himself?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Okay. When he thinks about after he touches himself.
Oh no. Alright, that was the mage's turn. The Dread Warrior in base to base with Apollo will
no.
attack.
Hey, Wade, have you brushed your teeth? Did you do it when I asked you earlier? Okay.
Alright, that's a +4 to hit.
Hold on, bud.
Let's see if it hits Bob.
Hold on, bud. I said hold on. I know, but you need
19 to
hold
hit
on.
Apollo.
Yes, that hits.
A D8 plus 10.
Not right.
No,
Hold
two.
on, please, Wade.
Goodness, I rolled max on you again. That's 10 points of slashing damage.
The audacity.
I know. The other Dread Warrior is going to attack Nuzzleby. That's a 15 to hit.
A 15?
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
For... Oh man, I rolled one less than max. 9 points of slashing damage.
Can he resist it again? With Esther's reaction?
I don't... You only get one reaction a turn, so...
Oh wait, oh yeah.
Does it
but
last?
It's slashing though, right?
Yeah.
And it's non-silver, non-magic?
Correct.
Oh good, he already has resistance.
Perfect. So you take 4 points of
That's fine, because
slashing.
he only has 3. So
Oh, he almost lived.
Boo.
Nuzzleby flashes out of existence, the Dread Warrior sticking its sword through his body, and just a smell of sulfur fills the air. Master! I tried.
I'll see you in hell, Necromancer.
Alright, Nuzzleby is off the table.
Bye bye.
Alright. That was the Dread Warrior's turns. And they are done. So Apollo?
Apollo.
Can Apollo fly up 20 feet and then down 20 feet and hit the Necromancer?
That straight line.
No, okay, I guess he'd take attacks of opportunity, wouldn't he?
Yes. But only one.
Yeah, but when you only have 20 hit points left.
Just tell him, yes, you can do that. You will take one attack of opportunity.
And how much? No, they just hit him. And they did max damage and it was 10?
Correct.
F it, he'll do it. Straight up and straight down.
I will roll
20
the hit.
feet of movement to hit the Necromancer.
I think I missed you. 11?
Ha ha! Missed! I went up, bitch! No one expects a cat with wings! And then 20 feet straight down to hit the Necromancer.
Pile driving down onto the Necromancer.
Oh god, I just threw that die somewhere. And if it was a really good hit, we'll never talk about it. I didn't look, so I don't know.
Good, I didn't see it either.
It's a crit! Because he crits on a 19!
That's true.
Oh! What What does that mean?
That will hurt.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Fuck
So
him up. Fuck
I
him up.
roll 2 dice.
Yeah, it just doubles the damage of the dice.
It doubles.
If it does 1d6 normally, it does 2d6 now.
Okay, so it doubles the damage dice. It doesn't double the damage of the dice.
You are correct.
Okay, I was just making sure because I feel like we swapped that at some point. Didn't we
Yeah,
used to do it
we-
a different way?
We play it different in different campaigns.
Okay.
This is the default manner.
8, 10. Does the bonus also double?
No.
Okay. So that's 13 points of slashing damage. And then he has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Alright. The Dread Warrior that is near him is going to use its reaction to try and reduce that damage. It reduced it by 7. The other Dread Warrior is going to reduce it. So it's 10 total reduction. He took 3 points in.
He's gotta make a concentration check.
I'm working on it.
I just remembered.
Concentration check is a... I hope he has a good con.
He's a little wizard. I bet he doesn't.
He doesn't. The spell fades around him and he becomes visible as he loses concentration on his invisibility spell. And I have to make a...
Found you, bitch. A DC 13 strength saving throw.
Strength is not my strong point.
That's right.
He didn't make it.
Sweet. So I can use my bonus action to make another Scratchy Boy attack.
Go for it. You have advantage on this attack roll.
Good, because that one was a 2.
If someone is prone, you have advantage in melee.
Okay, it's an 18 to hit.
An 18 to hit. He will... Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it was his turn, so... He does a quick hand motion, and arcane words and bones form around him and block your attack.
It wasn't. Oh,
What's up?
yeah, I guess it was. Is it Apollo's turn? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
he commanded the Dread War. Okay.
Apollo, we just know you're above him. Basically. Alright. I think you're done.
Bloop.
Yes.
Apollo,
Yes.
are you done?
Sorry. Yes, I was trying to.
Esther.
Easter. Fucking my pants, dude. Alright, Esther's gonna try to go for it. Wait, he's visible now, right?
Yes.
Does Esther have a clear view of him? Is he prone now? Is that what's
He
happening?
is prone.
Oh well, she's
Yeah.
she's got spell sniper, so it doesn't matter if he has partial cover.
He doesn't have any cover, but he is prone, so he has... You have disadvantage on ranged attacks against him.
Even with spell sniper?
Schmeal schmipe.
Any ranged attack roll.
Any range?
I'm gonna back
attack
up,
roll.
Kit Kat. I know
Bummer.
I'm sorry, but I have a carton of ice cream out, and I need to finish the task that I had begun.
Ooh, we have ice cream.
Yeah.
You do. Ice cream.
Everybody gets
Uh,
ice cream.
With your beer?
If someone...
Ugh. Sorry? Matthew,
Yes,
did you say something?
I was just going to say, if someone is prone, they have melee attackers have advantage to hit them. Ranged attackers have disadvantage.
Got it.
So
Okay.
if you're ever being shot at by a bunch of ranged attackers, lay down.
Bloop.
I actually
Got
did
it.
consider that. That's one
I
point.
lay down,
but
lay dead.
I don't think it works against fireball.
It does not work against fireball.
Shit. I kind of wanted to take out that skeleton up there and just the archer and get him out of the way.
Okay.
Do it.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Go ahead and try to get him because I'll have disadvantage on it going. So I might as well try to let's get rid of this guy and then hopefully I can get him out and then focus on our big bad.
Anytime you can take an attack off the board, it's a good thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna take a whack at that archer again.
All right, roll to hit.
Woo! 19 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
I think your minimum is enough to kill him. You're a minimum of 6. All right.
It was 10. So
He is super toast. And we'll say you did not use your genie attack with it.
that's quite gracious of you. Yeah. All right.
You knew he
I
was
didn't
moderately
specify.
weak from before.
Sorry.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
I did say just 5 anyway, so yeah. Okay. So now we can either try to take. Okay, so I gotta choose between one of these standing dread guys.
Closest one
Or-
to you was damaged.
The what? Oh, the one closest is damaged.
That one's damaged. The wizard is
Okay.
also damaged.
Thanks
This one
to
But
is
I have
me.
disadvantage.
Shh.
Okay, it's okay now. It's okay. Don't worry. He's not listening anymore. Googs, apparently. I don't know what I said
Oh.
that set off Googs, but he was listening. Okay. So we'll take a pot shot at the damaged dread skeleton dude.
Okay.
Let me see how far he is. Too far. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and take a shot at him.
I mean, he can still move forward if he's too far.
He's too far even if I take my full movement. Perhaps.
Oh.
Ooh. 15.
15. He holds his shield up and deflects it up and into the wall, laughing with a soundless laugh. His teeth chatter.
Ooh. Alright.
All right.
Esther is gonna move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
Okay. Esther moves forward.
And then
I
she's gonna tell
believe-
so Buzz! I miss you.
you feel the faint connection to him in the abyss.
Into the unknown.
Esther's done. It is Monster's turn. All my archers are gone. Let's roll 5 attack rolls
Oh,
on
shit.
Gale.
I forgot about this whole situation.
It's a thing.
Skeletons. +4 to hit. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, Gale, I got what looks like 3 hits. A 19, 19, 22.
I have 3 hits.
Okay. That would make 3d6 plus 6 damage to you.
Just a flesh wound.
That
Threw
would
me off
be
balance, Rumble.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
All right.
As the attacks are coming in, Garfield rears up and just basically forms a big cocoon of flesh that melds into metal around you, and you see these punches get slowed down and as they hit into you. You take half of that 18 damage. You took 9 points instead. Garfield goes, I'm gonna need a good berry after that.
Oh, so many good berries.
I lost connection to the server.
Oh. What?
So good.
Just said disconnected.
Oh, there it went.
Oh no! What do we do?
Yeah, we are also disconnected.
You have to come back in?
Yeah.
Alright, next.
I think that means we win, guys.
Oh, no,
sounds
nothing
legit.
saved. I guess we got to start that fight over, guys.
Wait, what?
All right,
Just
Adelaide's
kidding.
going in the tent from the beginning.
No fireball for Adelaide. 2020 hindsight.
Alright, we're back in. We're loading.
All right, let's see. Did we lose anything? Where's the last autosave?
skeletons
Y'all are
look-
still there. Those are all correct. I think she's even where she's supposed to be. Yeah, okay.
must
We
have
didn't
been.
lose anything.
Oops, one of the skeletons. I guess there's only ever one.
What are you talking about?
Stop it.
You didn't see it, but it was diving from the skies on
Now I
skeletal
thought you
wings.
gone. Do you know how hard it was to get him there to begin with?
Even worse, I copied the one that had reduced health. All right, there we go.
Put him back over there.
All right. That was the attacks on Gale. Gale, Garfield looks rough. Seems to be breathing heavily around your neck. All right. That was all of their turns. Gale, it's your turn.
Gale!
Go.
Can you give me a little bit more, buddy?
Oh no, maybe a good berry or a lasagna.
No.
I got 40 good berries with your name on it. If you could get us out of this mess.
40 good berries. He looks at you and he says, "Deal." And you feel like this, like, energy entwine you in Garfield.
You're like making pacts with the devil, dude.
You're almost getting the payments too high. This is oh
I just have to leave. I need to do some shit.
Garfield. All right, Gale, what are you doing on your turn?
All right.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to find him this Lasana.
What is
Wonderful.
this Lasana that he keeps talking about?
We'll have to acquire a Lasana.
Oh, lasagna.
I guess I'm gonna attack one of these guys.
Sarah caught up. I'm still waiting for her to catch on to what surgery is.
Surgery.
All right, Gale. As you begin to reach out and attack these people, you feel a slight nick on your neck, and you feel just a violation as Garfield just down into your bloodstream, and he goes out to your claws and your teeth, and they just coat in this metallic silver.
Wolverine
He says,
Gale?
Okay.
I got you, boss. But remember, 40 good berries.
40 good berries.
40 good berries for the power of the Garfield.
That's a lot of good berries, buddy. It's a lot of
Gale,
good berries.
you can double the damage dice on your attacks.
I'll come out there in a second, okay?
Okay, I'm going for the skeleton that's right in front of my face first.
Go for it. I don't think any of them are damaged, so.
I'll come out there in a second.
The first one is claws. $16.
16 hits.
And I double the damage dice or the bonus as well.
Just the dice. It's like an automatic critical hit. But if you happen to get a critical hit while doing this, it would double it again.
Ooh.
26 damage.
You smash this skeleton in the ground, breaking multiple bones throughout its body. It collapses but just into a pile of bone dust.
It's an 11 on the other one.
11 to hit.
Yeah. I'm guessing that misses. I'm going to use luck.
Yeah, that misses.
The original Steve from Blue's Clues is starting a
Right.
podcast.
Okay. What'd you say?
15.
15 hits.
Driver, fuck are you?
I think so. 12 damage on the next one, but it is piercing damage.
You bite down on it really well, and you did double the damage dice.
Yeah, I doubled it.
Okay. Well, it's still standing, but looks just barely held together with magical energy.
All right, that's this one right here, right? You got that?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
Get tapped. Oops. Clear.
All right. Gale, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. You could feel the power of Garfield roiling inside of you, trying
What?
to maintain shape.
Oh no, you're just gonna get really sleepy and grumpy.
I feel like this is so
DC
far
10.
it has not helped me at all. Like I would have killed that one anyway. 17 plus it's a dirty 20.
You made it. You feel and the metallic forces on your teeth and your claws start to retreat, but then they maintain back into and they're still there. All right. Anything else, Gale?
I think that's all Gale can do right now.
Adelaide?
Adelaide. Alright. Adelaide's gonna come back out one of these guys looking pretty hurt yet or anything? Oh, I can see him now, can't I?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna cast Shadow Puppet.
Okay, what's the range on that?
120. So if it worked for Magic Missile, it works for Shadow Puppet.
Okay.
You animate the shadow of a creature within range. As a bonus action when you cast the spell, or as an action on subsequent rounds while you maintain concentration, you make a melee spell attack. And he's still on the ground.
Alright. He will respond with a quick hand gesture and a word, and you can feel the forces of a counter spell come out.
Such a butthole.
I actually never counterspelled anything, so let's see how this works. You attempt to interrupt a creature. Actually, that's not true. I can't do it. I already used my reaction. I have shield active. And it has not been my turn yet, so I haven't got my reaction back.
Well, we're gonna pretend that. Where are you, you pesky little shadow man?
Just tell me
Okay.
what I need to do.
This guy, this is the shadow.
Okay.
He didn't cooperate when we tried to change his color before.
Sure.
Shadow Puppet as a bonus action. Alright, you make a melee spell attack. So a spell attack, that's the +8. So I just roll a d20 +8. Right? Where do all these dice come from? Oh, that's my fireball dice.
D20 plus 8.
Okay. Oh, fuck. This is why those dice were everywhere. I can't just set them down, they explode. Okay. D20 plus 8. Oh, this still says +7 to hit it.
No, no.
You said this is a melee spell attack?
Yeah.
He's prone, so you have advantage.
Oh, damn. I knew that at one point, and then I forgot.
Matthew just explained it.
Hell yeah.
hate-
So that's a 17 plus 8 to hit.
That'll even hit him through his shield. That's still happening.
Nice.
And the shadow puppet slams through this bone shield, damaging him on the ground.
Alright, if it hits, he takes 2d8 psychic damage.
Okay.
That is 13 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
And
Okay.
And he has
Man.
to make a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
Okay. He is good at that, so
We'll
we'll see if he
see.
gets.
Adelaide's pretty good at stuff too, and she still fails all the time.
You're right. You're right. Let's see. He's got a +6.
Roll a 10.
I rolled a 3.
He's incapacitated.
He's on the ground and incapacitated.
Bink.
Okay.
So what was that spell that made him do an intelligence save?
It was from an
Shadow Puppet
yeah, I guess,
from the Book of Ebon Tides.
which is
Yeah.
delightful.
It's a stupidly OP book.
And then she's going to, I don't know how many steps she came out, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna sort of try and take cover behind this thing.
Sure. Okay.
Look how big this is a cart for giants.
I mean, not really.
The tire's the size of my head. I mean, my body, my whole body, not my head. Shut up.
Comes up to about your chest. All right. Anything else, Adelaide?
That was action and bonus action and movement. Turn complete.
How does he stand up? Does he have to do an ability check?
You just pick it up.
He doesn't have to do any.
I have to go help
check?
Wade.
Might take bonus action or something like that. No, it doesn't
So-
take an ability.
What takes ability?
How do I get out of that?
Get out of what?
The incapacitated state
I don't
from
think
your
you
spell?
can.
I mean, I have to get out
It's
of the
just
state.
no
right?
until the start of my next turn.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So. Oh, so he can't do anything on his turn. And so now it's Apollo's turn.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it's the Dread Warrior's turn, but all right.
No.
Ooh, and that's not a real thing. That's just a shadow puppet. He will.
Nice. Good job putting him in there.
Right. All right. Let's see if I can hit Apollo. That would be a 20 and a 14.
Nat 20 or dirty 20?
Dirty. Armor class?
16.
One hit. 8 points of slashing damage to Apollo. All right. You can see on the mage.
The Necromancer?
Yeah, on the necromancer. You can see his cloak begin to roil and move on its own accord. And it into this globule thing
What?
up and over its master, and it reaches out towards Apollo. But it can't go because it just formed.
Apollo says, ooh, gross.
It is super gross, and I will post a picture of it in chat because that figure does not do it justice.
So is it perfectly covering the Necromancer at this point?
Yeah, think of it as just like a dome of flesh,
I don't want to
and
think of it as that.
it looks like this formed into a dome over his body.
I don't want that.
I like how it still has a beard, a braided beard.
it. True.
That means it's got pubes somewhere. And a
Ugh,
penis.
true.
Maybe it's a
And
lady.
probably a
You don't
hairy
know
butthole.
too. Ugh. I find the
Right.
toes the most disturbing.
I
for
root
some-
out those three little toesies.
Oh.
Alright. That would be his turn.
I'm more freaked out
Oliver?
by the cyst on his other foot.
And is the glob considered prone?
The glob actually is immune to the prone condition. It has no prone, it's just a blob.
Huh. That's disappointing. And neither of these guys are bloodied.
One of
Um,
them will damage.
No, one of them's damaged, but he's not bloodied.
Guess he'll just do a scratchy boy attack on the damaged one.
Okay. That one.
So 15 plus 8.
I don't like the
Assuming that
pulsating.
hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's
This is
little
yeah,
strange.
this is worse than the picture on the Discord. I don't like this.
So that's 9
I don't
points
like
of
it.
slashing damage.
What's worse than the picture on the Discord?
The pulsating blob on
Oh.
the screen.
Yeah, that's fair. How much?
9.
9 points. Okay.
Still not
He
good.
is bloodied.
So however much damage we've done is about half of what we need to do to take these guys down, guys.
Alright.
Turn
Anything
happy.
else, Apollo?
That's not good.
Apollo is done. Esther.
Your actor. Alright, so the one guy is bloodied, the other guy is fine, and the third guy is pulsating.
It's a
Oh.
sphere of flesh that is undulated out as from being his cape and formed over his body, preparing to attack Apollo.
Oh, don't like that. And then these two other Dread Knights, they're only melee, right? They haven't shot nothing out, right?
They don't look like they have a ranged attack now.
And sorry, Paula, I think I might be going for the undulation. And I don't have disadvantage on it because it's no longer prone. It's just blobby, right?
Yeah, it's not prone. It doesn't. It does not have a prone condition that it can suffer.
Alright, so we're gonna move up here a little bit, so we're in hexen distance. And we're gonna hexen strength.
Okay.
The undulating blob, and then we're gonna go in blasted.
She goes in blast.
And that's a 2, so total of 10.
Surprisingly, you miss the big spherical, undulating, pulsating flesh blob, and it hits the wall to its side. All right.
Great, fantastic. Let's try that again.
Okay, she tries it again.
Ah, that's a little bit better. That is, what, a 25.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh, did you hear that? Alright, so we're going to... This time we get to roll the d6 as well. We're gonna put some thunder into it.
She's putting some thunder into it.
And that'll be a 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 8 is 19 damage. And we're gonna give him a little push.
A little push. You
10 foot.
you see your attack slam into this blob of undulating flesh. You deal so much damage to it. It appears bloodied and ripped to pieces a little bit, but it does not get pushed back.
Damn it.
All right. But it looks like it's not long for this world. All right. Anything else, Esther?
No. She's good here.
Okay. Monster's turn.
Wait. No,
One.
she just had one thing. That's for
Okay.
you, Buzz!
You feel the connection strengthen from the abyss. 4 people attacking. Gale. Alright, Gale. We got a whole bunch of... Well, no. Looks like 2 hits. 22 and a 19.
These are some like very deft skeletons. These like
It's true. They don't actually have to roll that high to hit you, though. Alright. But they have...
I say, Gale, on your next turn, you do a bear NATO and you just like spam claws out, hit all of them once. Like the bear
That would
equivalent.
be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, don't like that.
They are done. Gale, it's your turn.
bear down. Bear down.
Bear down.
Bear down. Bear down.
And I take 1 point of damage to my actual form.
Where's Gale?
All right, Gale. You appear in the middle of the tent, in the middle of all these skeletons. You know, the first thing you do is that you look down at your hands and you have these metallic claws sticking out at the ends of your hands. And your teeth are capped.
Are they still pointy or are they like human teeth?
No, they're all pointy.
Noise.
I'm gonna run out and try to do something stupid.
Okay.
1 second, let me go ahead and take this damage here. I'm gonna run right here.
Are you okay with me taking 4 attacks of opportunity?
I know, I have to. Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I assume that
I think it's more important to hit the big bad right now.
All right. Well, I got what looks like a 16, 20, and 22 to hit.
All right, 2 hits.
Okay. That would be not a great roll. 8 points of bludgeoning damage to Gale's real form. You feel the voice in your head. I grant you power, and you just run.
We got this. All right, I cast Erupting Earth. And I want to try to get the circle just to hit these 3 right over here.
I mean, what's the range on it? I mean, it's probably more than possible.
It's 120 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's easily possible. Okay. What do we got to do?
20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one.
Sarah, can you look up the incapacitated condition for me? All right, first one. Did you say dex save?
Dex save, yep.
Oh, that's a 12, so he failed. That's the boneless failed. The top one, Dread Knight, failed. The other one also failed. And we'll roll the maze just in case it doesn't matter if we know what incapacitated does. Oh, nope, it matters because he will pass if
Can't take
incapacitated.
actions or reactions.
Can we make saving throws? Or do we automatically fail them?
There's only that bullet point. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, I rolled a 12, so let me check the mage. Plus 2. What's
Oh, wait,
your...
here's a incapacitated.
DC
you...
6.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So we'll worry about it if it comes up in the future. They all failed.
You can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction. Your concentration is broken. You cannot speak. And if you're incapacitated when you roll initiative, you have disadvantage on the roll. But that's all. I can just Google it. Incapacitate.
15 damage.
15 damage. All right, you see the boneless just ripping Frey into pieces as your whatever the spell effect of this is happens. 15 damage.
Oh, it's
15
bludgeoning
damage.
as well. Bludgeoning damage.
It does
That dude
say
does.
that they can still make saving throws.
Okay, well that's good.
Well, he just sort of like rolls away from the erupting earth.
I guess, yeah. All right, your erupting earth just tills the whole area that they're standing in. One of the Dread Knights gets ripped to pieces amongst it. You can't really see the mage for a while as the bone gets ripped to pieces, but then you can see him and he's just roiling in and amongst the stones and the earth, and he's just blood covering him. He kind of awakens for a moment and then dies.
Okay.
And all of the skeletons and such around all clatter to the ground with his death.
Totally worth it.
Gale the Victorious. My greatest of minions.
Indeed. All right, we are non-combat.
You realize you said that in comment, right? You're not a bear right now. You're not a bear right now.
He had 4 first-level spell slots, 3 second-level spell slots, 3 third-level spell slots, 3 fourth-level spell slots, and 1 fifth-level spell slot.
Jeez, god damn.
Jesus. What was his 5th level spell?
Cone of Cold,
Mm.
the one that you and Buzzlebee were both resistant to naturally.
So
Hell
his
yeah,
body
bet that was a waste.
his body is still there, right? It didn't get like sucked into the dirt.
No, it's still there.
Time to
good.
loot.
The body which definitely had some sort of journal on him. As we know, because Adelaide didn't find it in the other tent.
Does anyone have some healing? Anyone, ladies?
Apparently not. Somebody promised all of their healing berries to the cat.
Good berries do basically nothing for my health.
I've got 5 good berries.
You've got negative 35 good berries.
I've
All
got
of you?
5 good berries for you and 40 for Garfield.
Oh.
Y'all see just a horrifying image of these claws sticking out the tips of Gale's hands,
Oh,
and they go
sweet.
shink back down into his hands, and you could see something moving under his flesh
Her.
and back up to his neck, and all of it
Her.
comes out of his teeth and goes to
Her.
his neck and
Her.
her neck, and then promptly forms a penis on Gale and turns him into a he.
Promptly.
Yeah,
He
the
wasn't wrong.
Actually, it leaps over to Adelaide and forms a penis on Adelaide. All right, and comes out
still
of
identify as
Gale's
female.
neck.
Penis doesn't make us the pronouns.
Esther is wondering how she gets a wandering penis. We could have some fun there.
Sisterhood of the Wandering Penis.
We're not sharing it.
I think it may have other ideas.
So go
Regardless,
back
none
to
of that
the
happened. It
poison
came out
coming
of your
out
neck,
her.
and Garfield is now draped across your neck, covering your face once more. And it's like, I sure am hungry. And you feel like this tinge of magical connection with him as he says it.
You've earned this. And I hold out a fucking massive bowl of good berries.
You're such a good master. Nom, 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 nom. He just turns into like an orange beach ball. Kind of rolls off of your neck down to the ground for a few minutes. All right. Y'all are.
I give 5 good berries to Adelaide. Sorry. He took most of them, but I have a few left.
Are we in a safe place? Can we just take a
Thanks.
long rest here?
Well, we don't
Anywhere's a safe place with my spell that I can't cast because I've used up all my 3rd level spell slots, something that we didn't consider previously.
I am also tracking that I've used up two spell
Ooh,
slots.
wait. Is it? It's just there for 24 hours. We could go back. We can just go back. It's still there.
Well, let's search this guy first. I want to search the necromancer over here.
Hell yeah.
I go check on that guy in the tent and see if he's okay.
He's certainly. Listen, if none of y'all are giving me any healing, you're not about to try and heal.
I just
that
gave you
guy.
5 health points.
Why don't you shove some good berries down inside that man's chest cavity? But thank you. I appreciate
that might
it.
be my solution to everything. You don't know. That's about all I can do is summon good berries.
Can I eat 5 good berries?
You can actually. It's stupid, but yes. Gale,
Very cool.
you feel this instinct coming on. You don't really know where it's coming from. It's just like an instinct, and you just have
Gotta trust them. Always trust those.
this feeling that you want to just spray the venom from your venom sac face onto Adelaide.
Onto Adelaide?
What?
Yeah.
What?
First, Gale gets a penis, and now she wants to view all over Adelaide.
I don't think she does.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Why?
DC 15.
Is this because she gave me good berries?
DC 15.
Listen.
I'm a healing spider. I'm a healing spider. Come on.
You lie. I'm gonna die.
I'm a healing spider. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Adelaide, you see Gale, just this bulge, and it goes up onto all over you. And you actually do get some healing. He has been a healing spider since he got that ability.
She. What?
I have to go back in my notes to find out exactly what it does.
If
But
Gale
Wait, what?
splooges.
Wait, this isn't something you just made on the spur of the moment?
no, it's not. This is exactly what it was when I gave it to him
Her.
back in that cave.
You've been spitting on healing spit this whole time, guys?
Nice. Well, I didn't know. How much does heal?
I kept waiting on you to try and shoot it at an enemy so I could like heal them.
I mean, I figured it was just always better to use a spell. I figured it was worthless.
Adelaide is gonna
I thought you might
attack.
try it out.
Adelaide is going to attack Gale. She's
It would've
very
been
weak.
worse
It does
if
no
you-
damage. But there's some. Ah!
There's a little bit of flailing going on.
Attack, at least.
Chris, I don't know that I've ever taken too much damage, but now I'm very badly burned and covered in spider goo.
This heals your
True, but
burn.
it feels like aloe on your burns.
Let me help you.
I'd rather die. Honestly, just a good night's rest would do the same thing.
No, I have you. Let me help you, Emily. No trouble.
Oh goodness gracious! All right, I'll find that in my notes eventually when it matters.
All right,
All right.
so what sort of cool stuff's on this body?
All right.
I want to loot the body and I want to go back
Y'all-
to the tent.
Y'all find a Netherese ring of protection.
Shh, shh, shh.
Ooh.
Yeah, spell that. N-E-T-H, N-E-T-H-E-R.
Netherese.
Just E's
Ring
for
of
days.
protection.
Didn't
It's
protect
true.
this guy.
It did actually some, but not enough. Really thought I would kill 2 party members with a cone of cold, and then didn't.
Not even close.
You just made me feel the sweet embrace of home. Is this different from the regular ring of protection?
I believe it actually is.
Ooh. Do we have to attune to it?
Not sure. You find a ghost lantern.
Oh yes, I know what this is. It is a ghost lantern. They do ghost lantern-y things. It does require attunement.
It's true. Y'all see the bandolier on his chest that he never really got an opportunity to use. 1, because he got incapacitated, and 2, because I forgot about it 2 turns in a row. And this is just a common artifact and does not require attunement. It allows the wearer to retrieve and use a potion as a bonus action
Ooh.
if you wear it.
That's
And
pretty good.
it has 6 healing potions still in it because he didn't use any of them.
How many potions?
6 healing
Dibs.
potions.
It has 6 slots and it has 6 healing potions in it.
All right. Okay.
Also, there is a spell book lying there.
Oh damn. Alright, I'm taking that.
I will post the spells that he was using against you.
Do I just get do I get all of them, and if they're at the level I can put them in my spell book?
That is exactly how it works.
And if I can't use them, I just hang on to them until I can?
Yep.
Noise.
You
Oh,
will
that
have
means counter spell.
you will have to pay the gold cost to scribe them into your own spell book, but I will leave that up to you.
What about his diary?
There you go. I never actually said he had a diary. I just said if he did have one, it would either be on him or in his chest.
And we haven't checked the chest yet.
Well, there was a still beating heart in it,
Not that chest.
but I think you're referring to the different chest.
It's true.
The other chest. Feel your heart beat to the beat of the drums.
How many spells?
Y'all have looted him. You go into his room and
I can cast fly.
get in his chest piece or his chest, and
I'm getting all up in that chest piece. What are we gonna do about the moaning, not dead guy?
you find that
Well, we got
quantity of
spell
money.
potions now.
PP.
I can do a medical check. I'm a good medic.
Do you got any more of that good spit?
How often can I spit? Did I use it all at Natalie? Blah.
I also didn't get a.
Let me look it up. There's a spell scroll of darkness in his chest.
Ooh.
And in that chest, you find a tiny jeweled box. It has a little crank on the back.
Crank. I thought you said prank. Can
Hey,
I check for traps? Or magic? Magic.
There aren't any. Oh, on the box.
Mm-hmm.
It is magical.
Is there any?
There are no traps that you don't think it's trapped.
Is it good magic?
Kind of just seems like almost like prestidigitation.
I don't know. Like prestidigitation was cast on it? Or like it casts prestidigitation?
Seems like it does something similar to what prestidigitation does.
Okay, I'm gonna point it at Gale and say maybe this'll work the same way this splooge all over my body did, and then crank it.
It doesn't do anything.
All I did was heal you. But
Did you ever say how many points of healing from?
Now I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
I healed you twice. I gave you good berries. I gave you my essence.
Let's not use that word again. And maybe this too will be a good thing.
All right, so you cranked it. Did you open it?
Oh, it didn't do anything when I cranked it? Oh, okay, so...
Inside, you see this small clockwork dance floor where a small little
Is it
golden
gold? Your baby!
piece of metal
Baby
sticks
Bjorn.
up out of the bottom of it.
It's your gold baby!
But what used to be attached is no longer there.
I'm gonna hold it down. Is this your home, baby?
Gail, what do you do?
Okay, I want to try like can I do like some sort of wisdom check or something to see if is there a check I can use to see if I know what this does?
Is the baby into it?
yeah, what is the baby doing?
Seems to be trying to approach it, but is fully contained in its swaddle.
Is there
Smacks
any
you in the
check I can
face.
do to like see if I know what this does?
Arcana.
Ooh, I can do that.
DC 20.
Greedy bitch. Well, I got
I
a
get a plus.
27.
Oh, I got a +3. Can I also help? Only one person can help, can't they?
I'm not
You-
helping. I'm just trying on my own. You can do whatever you want.
Y'all
I don't
get
have
the
any-
impression that it does something similar to prestidigitation.
Oh, I got a 19. So close. All right, fuck it. I will put Baby Bjorn onto the I just don't want to lose Baby Bjorn here. But I will
You
put
can-
Baby Bjorn on
You
the.
can just set her beside it and see if she gets in it herself, and then it's like free will.
Sure, that's what I will do. That's what I will do.
You set Baby Bjorn down. She topples a bit as she hasn't walked by herself in a little bit, and she waddles over to it.
Why is she
But-
waddling now?
But as the closer and closer she gets to it, the more graceful she becomes. She kind of shrinks down to fit into this tiny box, and she's just this beautiful little ballerina as her feet merge with that little piece of gold that was sticking up. And since you had already wound it, she's spinning around the box. And you can feel all of the grime on all of you and in the tent all just wash away as this area of effect prestidigitation clean spell goes off.
Sandy.
And
Sure.
See? I told you. Good
and
things.
all of you need to make a
Oh fuck.
DC 15 wisdom or saving throw.
Well, now we're all gonna be
Saving
dancers in the
throw?
box. We're dead.
This is ridiculous.
I got a 16.
What's wisdom?
All right,
Just straight
you're
up.
good.
Don't
Wisdom
get.
saving throw.
Oh no.
I
Apollo
got
got
21.
a 4.
Gal, you're fine.
I was gonna say that Apollo was reaching out to like bap at her, and I was gonna like stop him, but
17 for Esther.
All right. All of you made it except for Apollo, and y'all are kind of just sitting there talking and observing this beautiful figure as she dances, and you can begin to see like illusions appearing in the area of other dancers. And then you look over at Apollo, and he has gone slack-jawed looking at this thing, just completely entranced by it. What do y'all do?
doesn't he? Hey, he succeeds on saving throws against visual illusions. True sight.
He does not believe any of the illusions, but the psychic influence in his brain is still happening.
Oh. But it.
I want to
Oh.
take Baby Bjorn off of the. I want to try to remove her from the music box.
You attempt to remove her from the music box, and you do feel like you would have to break her off at this point. She has been fused
Oh
with.
no, I can't do that.
Just break the base.
I try to shut the music box.
You shut the music box, and she kind of just folds down like they do, and
As they do.
tink, and the music goes away. And after about a minute, Apollo kind of what happened?
Hey there, buddy. Where'd you go?
I don't know what happened to you.
What'd you see there? Kinda
She
lost
does.
you for a minute.
I was dancing in fields of flowers.
Yeah, was that good for you?
It was the best experience.
Were you on 2, 4, or 6 legs?
Honestly, all of the legs. All of them.
Cool, 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 cool. Well,
Well,
you're
now I'm
free
upset.
now.
about
Spaced out.
Baby Bjorn. We just got
Everyone
lost
is
Baby
playing
Bjorn
this.
and got this music box.
This whole area is just clean.
What about the gaping, gasping, dying, not dead man?
Super clean.
Seriously?
Still gasping, dead.
Wait, it didn't clean the
Yeah.
runes off the table that were keeping him alive?
No, those were engraved with magical etching.
Oh, good.
I want to take the music box and put it away,
Okay.
and we'll try later to figure that out.
Hey, we got a bunch of healing potions now. You guys want to kind of help this dude, maybe?
Well, I think I should try to stitch him back together first.
Yeah, let's use your surgery.
Surgery.
I'm gonna
Time
start
for
looking through all the
surgery.
books now that I have more time. See if there's any cool books while they're over there torturing this poor, tormented man.
Can anyone assist me?
Wizard,
No.
do I have a surgery skill?
No.
Medicine?
My
Anybody?
medicine's a big old goose egg, so I'm gonna be looking at these
Anybody-
books.
If anybody
got
has
a-
medicine,
I got one +6 potions of healing.
all right, you need a DC 15.
I got a
to break-
19.
All right, you have reset all of his ribs and such.
Does he seem happy about it?
He seems like he was in pain the first 3 and then passed out screaming.
I've just fully shoved cotton balls in my ears, and I'm
continue-
muttering to myself as I look through the books.
DC 10 to finish off this surgery.
Surgery. Have y'all seen
Genetic opera.
Repo, the Genetic Opera?
No.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm not telling you anything about it, but you guys have to watch it.
Okay.
I've seen I saw something. It popped up on my TikTok recently.
22.
One of the songs.
Oh,
I'm
no
good at
problem.
medicine.
You're good at medicine. You're good at surgery. All right.
Good at surgery.
All right. Gale has closed and reset these bones, and he stitches him shut.
She.
He looks the person on the table.
Yeah, but you said he stitches him shut.
I'm about to sex change every one of you.
No, you'd get it wrong.
All right.
I heard that was illegal in Tennessee anyway.
Thank goodness we're in the Sword Coast. He's still laying on the table, Gale. You get the impression that he is still in critical condition.
All right, I'm gonna summon up some good berry. Does it seem like this guy can eat anything?
Pass out. Put it up his
Yeah.
butt.
Suppository Goodberry.
I'll just give him I'll give him my health potion.
No. Let's go with the good berries. I'm sure it'll be fine. Screw it. I'll use healing word instead of trying to like give him a suppository or whatever. I'll just use healing word.
Okay.
I thought you were out of spell slots, and that's why
Now I got a level 1 and a level 2. All right, that heals 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right. You see his chest begin to cover, or the wounds all around his chest that you stitch shut kind of seal up a little bit more. His color kind of returns to him a little bit. Make a medicine roll.
Oh, another medicine roll.
Yeah, this is just to kind of
There's
figure
a lot
out
of medicine rolls here.
state.
You're putting a human being back together.
If surgery were easy, everyone would do it.
It's a lot of surgery. $18.
All right.
You're a great
You think this
surgeon.
guy is gonna survive? Even if he was removed from this table. The real danger
course he
here
is.
now.
I'm a
The real
surgeon.
danger. The real danger here now lies in moving this person in that every rib in his chest is just broken and could puncture a lung if he is not carefully moved.
Maybe we should still give him one of them healing potions.
Y'all all know that healing potions do not heal broken bones.
We know that?
Yes.
We know that.
Apparently, you know that.
Yeah.
What
You
heals
have to
broken
have
bones?
higher level spell regeneration, basically.
Ooh. Or Garfield.
Or Garfield.
I
Don't do
say
Garfield.
we all just sleep here in the necromancer's room with this very unhappy man. And I'm just gonna lay down on the bed. Go-
Is conscious? Well,
He is
Adelaide's no
not
longer
conscious.
conscious. Well,
No,
that
the,
makes
the guy is not conscious. He was at the end of his rope already, and then had surgery performed on him while awake. And
I don't have a sleep spell.
but you think he'll wake up in the future. All right.
Hey, wait, you got that ghost lantern now, right?
Oh yeah, what does
So-
that thing do?
If it's within 10 feet of the person who's holding it or something, it can stabilize them.
What?
What? What are you talking about?
I
Go-
just read a thing. I didn't
Ghost
understand the thing.
lantern. A restless spirit is trapped inside this lantern. While holding the lantern, you can command the spirit as a bonus action to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius. While holding the lantern, you can use an action to order the spirit to leave the lantern and duplicate the effect of the Mage Hand spell. If you fall unconscious within 10 feet of the lantern, the spirit emerges from it, magically stabilizes you with a touch, and then returns. The spirit is bound to the lantern and cannot be harmed, turned, or raised from the dead. Casting a Dispel Evil and Good spell on the lantern releases the spirit to the afterlife and renders the lantern non-magical. I
So the
feel
one
like a
that's-
long-term goal should be releasing this spirit.
He seems awful. He goes right back in. He comes out, he goes in, like he likes it. He's cool.
He
He's cool.
doesn't like it. It's literally labeled a restless spirit is trapped inside this lantern.
He can come
And
out and he can do a little thing, and then he just goes right back in. He likes it. It's his home.
He
My
doesn't
leg's
like
restless.
regardless, I don't
leg.
have the spell right now, but let the record show if I acquire it, I will free this spirit so it can be at peace.
Well, right now he is within 10 feet of this unconscious man, which means
That's not
maybe
how
he
it
comes out.
works. You have to
He
be
can come out and
attuned.
stable.
You have to
The
be
guy's not
attuned
fake.
to it.
Well, yeah, but if he gets worse, can't we attune him?
So did it stabilize the necromancer?
the necromancer.
Yeah.
The necromancer just died. He doesn't
Okay.
like enemies and stuff don't really do.
We're
death
not surgering the
spell.
necromancer.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
that's-
are we gonna go back out there? And he's like, eek, and has like scuttled off because he was just playing
No.
dead while we looted his body.
No,
Or maybe he went down once and we didn't notice because he just spent the last couple rounds laying on the ground anyway.
even if he was stabilized, he didn't have a way to heal. So stabilized doesn't mean you have any hit points. You just aren't making death saves anymore.
That's fair. So the Netherese ring requires attunement. I think it is. No, it did something else. All right, I'm just gonna add this to my
It's also
equipment
sticky.
so I have it.
It's also sticky. You don't drop things,
That's what it was. Yeah.
and it
Which
gives you
I
plus
don't
1.
I don't think that really comes up with us. We don't have things that we have. That I think that's more like if you have a weapon.
Esther's
One of you
weapon.
carries a wand.
Yeah, but she's never used it. Do you ever use your wand,
Use
Gail?
a lot.
I use
Gail's
it
got a-
sometimes.
I'm gonna scratch your
Esther
butt.
has a staff. Esther has a staff.
I use it when I'm not a bear.
Oh,
You
fair.
are almost
There you
never
go.
not a
She also has a staff, so
That's true. So
Okay,
you'll get a +4 bonus to saving throws or checks made to avoid dropping or being disarmed of any item held in that hand. So you need to make sure you put it in your wand/staff hand.
So the let's see here. In terms, so are we thinking about splitting the ring, the lantern, and the bandolier?
Yeah, I super spelled bandolier wrong, but I got tired of asking how to spell things.
I spelled it Bandelier, and it didn't give me any squiggly lines, so I think I might have just accidentally fucked into the right word.
Well, I don't
Oh,
think I
nice.
can use it. So.
Can you use the bandolier as a shapeshifter?
can you use the bandolier as a shapeshifter? No.
If
This plan,
Gale
like,
had this lantern and shifted into a bear and then went down, would the ghost still come out to stabilize her?
Yes.
You want
I
the
think
ghost
you
Oh wait,
lantern?
that's the thing?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
yeah, it's basically Navy from not Navy from Legend of Zelda.
I mean, what good does that do? Like, so it just stabilizes you, so you're not like
So you don't make
Imogen
death
Helpful.
saves, right?
Yeah, it'll just if you go down and we're gonna have to make death saves, it would just stabilize you.
Okay,
And then also
that's cool.
it's a light and it's a mage hand and it's Navy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Don't tell me Navy. Like, I don't know what that is.
from listen.
Okay. All right.
Right when
Alright.
when you die in Zelda and you got a fairy in one of the jars, it comes out and it heals you if you die.
All right.
And to be clear, I will release the spirit if I ever get that spell.
And to be clear, if anyone ever casts detect magic on it, it comes back as necromantic.
Oh well, that's
She's
horrible.
got spider fangs growing out of her face. I feel like we've missed the window on looking
Spider-Fang
innocuous.
And a, like, weird parasitic cat
wait.
and a necromantic lantern and some sort of crazy music box that, like, you know.
Yeah, you're becoming. Yeah, actually,
And 2 guns, gold
to the
guns.
store and sell some of that shit.
I don't think people want to buy any of that shit.
I think you should sell some of that shit. With the lantern though, it says it can't be raised from the dead.
What?
The spirit is bound to the lantern and can't be harmed, turned, or raised from the dead.
Yeah.
Right? Look,
But if you cast Dispel Evil and Good, the lantern releases the spirit into the afterlife.
and then you can raise it from the dead and becomes like bad. What Matthew said? I thought Matthew said that something about raising it from the dead or it
Nobody
turning
said that.
necromantic. Oh, I just made that up in my head.
You just made that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I made that up.
He
in my
was saying that the type of magic is necromantic.
Yeah, whenever someone casts detect magic, it gives them the school of magic that is entombed in something. And this would come back as the school of necromancy.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
Like if you had a
Sorry,
wand of
like,
fireballs, it
axe
would come back as the school of evocation.
Okay, so Gale gets the ghost, and then Adelaide, do you want the bandolier? Because I need my bonus actions to make Buzz attack. So
Sure.
like,
Yeah, I'll take that and the spell book. Dibbity dibs. Can they
obviously.
use the spells too? Like, since we're all spellcasters? I mean, not like I use it and they use it, but if there are any that I don't need, could they use them, or is that not how?
Only wizards can
Okay.
scribe spells.
Cool, so I don't have to feel bad. Spellbook's mine. Suck it, bitches.
Yeah. All right, and so I get a ring of Nephester.
All right. It is 11:30. I need a cigarette.
No, you can't.
It's
Yeah, I think
it's
we're
11.
That
It's
shit said
11:30. We're done.
Yeah. We just finished a
48
fight and divided
hours,
all
yeah.
loot. Do I see any cool books while I'm like rooting around?
Any cool books while you're rooting around? Hold on. Let me tell you the name of series of books that you have found.
Unless one of them is labeled ooh pick me, I probably won't.
Oh, the ring.
Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking?
I thought you were checking AI to see if it said 48 hours.
Oh no.
But that paper said 48 hours.
Well, if the paper says whatever the paper says, you know, Gemini can suck its dick.
Gemini can suck its dick.
The paper is the boss. But also, it's wrong. I mean, you don't need it anymore. You're free of that now.
Yay, we didn't die.
We didn't die.
I fully expected to put people on the ground in this. I'm disappointed.
I was,
You,
to be fair, I got down to 4 hit points. And then I hid in a tent for like 2 rounds.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, and you
You
got
killed
Apollo
Buzz.
down to 10, I think.
Yeah.
But then
Buzz
he
to
did.
-1.
Yeah, you took Buzz. Buzz will be out.
Yeah,
You got Adelaide
I
down to
didn't
4,
all
and
our spells too. Like it took all our
All
spells.
of our spells.
Well, that's
right.
good.
yeah,
That is my goal. My goal is to use up all of your resources and make you afraid you're gonna die,
yeah.
but
I,
not die.
But
yeah, I came into it with no 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah, I knew y'all had used a lot of them last time. Buzz really saved the day. I thought I'd knock Buzz out with the bowman.
Yeah, he was a crafty fella.
man, I cannot believe how many times you missed him.
It was
Every
a lot.
time. The only thing it ever hit was Apollo, right?
Yeah, they're the only things the bowman ever hit were Apollo once. Adelaide, you're examining the books, and a lot of them are just about random, like, ways to perform surgeries. And but tucked in and amongst all of the books, the thing of real note that you found seems to be an incomplete manual of how to create flesh golems.
Ew.
Incomplete manual to create flesh golems? Golems? I think I spelled manual. No, I don't know. But it's incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was still trying to figure it out, or it had been ripped in, like pages ripped out.
Looks like at some point in the past, this manual was separated into 2 volumes, and you have the first of the 2 volumes.
On the ring, it says the wearer receives a +4 bonus to saving throws or checks made to avoid dropping or being disarmed of any item held in that hand. Is there a specific skill that +4 is going on top of, or is it just generic roll if you drop it?
For example, some classes, like the Battle Master, have an ability that would force you to make like a strength or dexterity saving throw to avoid dropping an item. Like they could disarm you. And in that use case, you would get a +4 to that saving throw, in addition to whatever you already have.
So, like, I have a +1 on dexterity, so it would be a +5 to my
Right.
dex saving roll. Got it.
Correct. And there are various monsters that have disarms and stuff.
Oh, neat. It actually pops up under my saving throws. It says that I get 1+4. I don't understand why it says 1+4 bonus to save. I don't know what that means.
Be aware, the Manual of Flesh Golems is a real magical item, Sarah,
Oh,
if you want to read about it.
cool.
So since Sarah took the bandolier, is she keeping all of those potions on there? Or is Adelaide keeping all the potions in the bandolier, or are we splitting those
Yeah.
up?
No.
That's up to y'all.
Yes. I'll give you my loose one.
Well, I got one. I've already got one on me, but if Gail doesn't have one, maybe we should have one on each of us.
Yeah. I had 2.
You had two?
But yeah. But I think it's because I took one and then I was saving the other one in case I didn't need to use it and I could just sleep. Which to be clear, I am sleeping in his bed with Apollo on top of me to get my long rest.
Yeah, I think we should all like pile in on top of
Yeah.
this bed. Take turns watching the guy to make sure he doesn't die.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't even know what
that-
time of day it is, but it's gotta be late. Feels like midnight.
Hey, do you
yeah,
have
this
any magic potions on you? Loose magic potions on Gale?
loose magic
Healing
potions.
potions.
Loose healing potion.
I have one. Why?
We just want to make sure that everybody has at least one on them so that Adelaide doesn't have to take one out of her bandolier.
Bandolier.
Okay, you double check when you get back in. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Yeah, just let me know if she needs it or he needs it. They need it.
Hey. Hey.
Let me know if he needs to add one to his character sheet.
If he needs to add one to her body, he
Yes.
said he's not sure if she has one. He will need to check her. They will let you know.
It is one of my one of the more enjoyable aspects of a D&D campaign if I swap genders. I think I've done it
Yeah.
twice. I correct Matthew a lot.
I'm gonna ban playing not your gender.
That will
I had a halfling once. I played a male halfling once. His name was Mikanikanock.
Nicka
Nick, a Nikanock. Mikanikanock.
make
I'm gonna
a
call you Mickey. All right, Mickey.
Oh, make a no fun. I played a Harengon, which is like a rabbit folk, and his
Oh,
name
okay.
was Fiver, like from Watership Down.
Yeah.
He was a barbarian. He was pretty cool. And then I played a merfolk bard named Jacques Sparoth.
Love it.
Yes.
How exactly does a merfolk work in this? Like, does he only have a fin? Like, can he only?
He had the sort of condition that they have like in Luca,
Yeah.
where if he gets, Luca's a cute movie, you should watch it. But they're sea monsters. But when they are dry, they look like humans.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when they get wet, like that part of their body will like change. So that was what he did. Jacques Sparoth.